And hello, Paul. How's it going? Let's see. Just making sure everything is working on my side of the stream. I think it's fine. Right. Yeah, Gintama has just started in JP like an hour ago, I think. I did mean to stream right when it started, but something came up. Dark. Yeah, the BGM looks interesting. I'm gonna be doing a few pulls actually, but I don't know, the rest of the units didn't really excite me that much. And I'm not really counting on drawing the BGM because I only have 300 stones right now, and that's with me doing having done all of the quests already. Even though Maze stones are around the corner. I don't know if I'll be spending them in Gintama. Let's see. I guess I could quickly look through some of the units. And the teams. Yeah, the teams. My friend actually made a little graphic here. Let's see. Yeah, so these are the teams that my friend identified, I guess, or made. I didn't look into all of the units. I do remember seeing the teasers and like translating the night after, well, the day after, but nothing was too memorable apart from the MC from Gintama. I think his name is Gintoki, because they did show the team on stream last time. And hello Heath, how's it going? But yeah, him and a few units. I think it's like 2 other units here that actually can double their damage cap if the enemy is a certain attribute. So it's yeah, that was interesting, but that does require the enemy to being a certain attribute to like actually get value out of it. The MC, he changes if the enemy is wood, he will double his 50 million cap. Oh no, he would triple his damage cap actually, not double. So instead of cap breaking to 50 billion, he would cap break to 150 billion. So that's the first thing. We did see it in action in stream, and nothing really got changed apart from the dog, the MP unit, being like nerfed. Because he had in the teasers he had the all stats plus awakening, and he's an MP unit, so I guess if we go by Saria for Frieren, the dog shouldn't have that all stats plus, because Saria didn't have all stats plus. But yeah, they changed that. They changed it back to all stats. The unit from Gintama for Frieren will be decent boost for damage. Yeah, the last one. Yeah, the last thing here looks interesting. At first, I forgot he cap breaks himself and the adjacent ally. I thought it was just to himself, and I was like, why are people excited for this thing? But then I read it again, and he does cap break himself and the adjacent unit, so it makes sense. The damage output is nice. But yeah, the second team here is the Dark PvP team, and there are different variations because there's a bunch of different Dark PvP teams, and you're saying they need T equips. I feel like they don't. Well, yeah, to counter thorn damage specifically, yeah, because they auto heal already. You don't really need to heal, but yeah, against thorns, like you definitely when you're going to match a BDP, you might have to move orbs a lot, and then yeah, lose a lot of HP. So yeah, T's wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't know, it's a little hard to stack them, but yeah, I can see that's one way to go about it. And hello Bounce, how's it going? It actually heals for 60%. It's a little bit better. And I saw some units discussing possibly using Ordeal, not Circle, Ordeal Arc Bursa in the team. He heals an additional 20%. So and that's a return. So if you use Ordeal Circle with this team, you will be auto healing for 80% every turn, which I feel like it's more than enough. But we'll see. We'll see how that actually works out. But yeah, my friend did make 2 versions here. The fire guy, I mean, I guess we could quickly look at the Gintama units for the first team. For the water team, So again, this guy does triple cap himself if the enemy is both attribute. He also origins, but I feel like the origin is a little weak because it's only 5 of each, so it doesn't overwrite. I feel like this could have been better, the origin. But I mean, one thing to note that he's essentially a transformed unit because you'll notice he doesn't have any skill boost. He already has like a kind of nutty active skill, and the leader skill. I mean, that's also the bad thing. He doesn't boost part drop rate. He just immediately has a pretty decent leader skill and active skill, just with no skill boost. But yeah, the Evo is interesting because I'm not too excited about Gintama, like, to be honest, but I was planning on getting at least 2 Gintakis because maybe in the future we'll see either unit, the base that triples his cap rate or the fire water unit being used in a team, maybe. And I want to get 2 of each because each Evo makes up a 2-unit system. And you know, just in the future, if they're useful, I just want to at least get them. But yeah, the Evo is like essentially like if you guys haven't keeping track with Pan Academy, there's Academy Umasuchi and Yamasuchi. This is like the fire water version of it, because you make up a 2-unit system and you do change the columns to the unit's attribute. Although in the and both also peers, that's something I remember. And yeah, maximum level. What? Embedded. It's a little hard to understand. So for 1 to new peers and nullify. Oh, damage absorption void too on top of peers. So yeah, pretty decent system, I think. Just no healing, but there is another healer in the team. Well, it's right there. Yeah, the 4 team on the image is like the skeleton basically with the old Evo. But yeah, let's see. Let's get back to the water team. And hello, Marzars. Yeah. I kind of missed that. I haven't looked too closely at all of these units. I only remember he made up a system and it's fairly easy to swipe. And yeah, the power break stacking is really easy. So that's. I mean, that was the reason alone for me to want to get two of them, just like in the future. Maybe they're useful. But yeah, it is pretty nutty that he does void 2 absorptions already with himself. Let's see. But yeah, for the water team, I mean, we saw it in action. The first unit in the team is the piercer of the team, and she's also utility based. She doesn't deal any damage, but she can help recover and heal. And also comes with the Heart L. The doggy, he's the MP unit, and he, like I mentioned, he got nerfed basically because he has all stats now instead of all stats plus. And he didn't get changed. He still self binds himself, but you know, it might be worth it because it is a 75% damage reduction shield on a 4-turn cooldown. You just have to notice that he self binds. And hello, that land boy, how's it going? Let's see, then the next unit in the team is that water unit there. I think they have an evil active skill, so I should look at it through here. Not this one, this one. Oh, it's on an evil active skill. Let's see, for 2 turns, damage cap rate is 30 billion. Damage absorption is nullified, and it clears unmatchables and deals with damage absorption. And you'll notice again, no skill boost. So this is like essentially an already transformed unit, basically. So yeah, but this is your answer to that. And I'm assuming the light guy deals with damage absorption. I mean, attribute absorption. This light guy, light water. Put up here. Yeah, light water. Yeah, 30 billion cap rate, attribute absorption is void, and clears Awoken Bind. So your cleric is split amongst these 2 units, the last 2 units. well, no, the dog is your basically your cleric and big shield, and the other units are additional outs to awoken binds and unmatchable debuffs. I feel like it's great, but at this point in time, I feel like for in-game content, you would rather have those clerics that also deal with like a big, like also give you a big shield or a big HP buff or something like that. But it definitely does seem very useful, at least for a somewhat free unit. 2-turn cooldown is pretty nice. I think he also can deal damage, but you do need somebody to cap break themselves. Yeah, I feel like you don't really need that quick of a cleric. Maybe for some quests, maybe. it's not a bad idea to bring one along. Like maybe some level 10s, usually, not all of them, but sometimes you do get like constant, like back-to-back unmatchable or awoken binds. But yeah, I feel like it is overkill, but it is nice at least. It's not that bad. You just have to get that gem, which is not a guaranteed drop from the idle mode. Okay, so that's the water light TPA team. The next one is the BGM team, which is a dark PDP team. Like we mentioned, that unit is essentially a dark Reinhardt, just because of the fact that they cap break themselves to 50 billion, and they also give you Orgen, and they also deal with like an important mechanic. Like Reinhardt does damage absorption, and this unit, I mean, he doesn't pierce with the active skill, but you would need to match the box to pierce. Where is this guy? He is dark. Oh no, he's light. He is based in light. Oh, one. We had 22 on cooldown, no skill boost, so the base cooldown, transformation cooldown is a little higher, but it's kind of easy to deal with, I guess. But yeah, HP becomes 1, 50 extra recovery for 2 turns, charges by 2, so it's same 2-turn charge as Reinhardt. And then after you transform, and like Reinhardt, he also has self-reliance and resonance. So you could you don't lose stats, I guess, when enemies like remove your assist. And I guess if you want to triple your stats, you have 2 options. Even though like for these type of units, it's a little difficult to like actually transform them and then use the banish and equip. Because for this thing, it's a little hard to like get enough skill boost going to do all of that. But it is something you can do. And like we mentioned, this unit does give you a 60% auto heal. The auto heal happens at the end of the turn, so you can't stack this with like a looping auto healer, because this is gonna override it every turn if you run two of them, which you probably will be doing that. But yeah, he also gives you the 9 light orbs, dark orbs, and yeah, move time. Yeah, like Reinhardt, you're boosting your move time, and you will need a little bit more time, because it does take a little bit more time to like match a BDP versus a row. A row is much easier. So you do basically need the move time here every turn. The good thing is also that the damage reduction is not tied to the BDP awakening. You could just match 7, like at least 7 light orbs. I mean 7 dark orbs, and reduce damage. So that's a good thing, because Reinhardt, you have to match a row. Like with this guy, I guess you can like stall if you need to. With Reinhardt, not so much. Like you will be constantly doing damage. But once you need to do damage with this unit, you use match a BDP, and when you do it, you get 200 X attack, 3 bonus combos, and 30 million FUA, which is a lot. I'm not sure if there's a better unit you can like mirror, like asymmetrically pair with them, because like 60 million FUA, I feel like it's way overkill right now. Maybe in the future, for a future dungeon, you need more than 30 million FUA. But for now, 60 is way too much, I think. One thing that is noticeably different from the later scale is that this unit gives you 3 bonus combos versus Reinhardt, who gives you 4. So that makes Reinhardt like insanely easy to use, because you just need to match the light row, some other combo, and you immediately hit 10C. With this one, if you're not using the BDP badge, you will need to like you match 1 BDP, you get 6 bonus combos, you have 7. So you have to do 3 other combos at least on the board. But the intended way to use them is to use the BDP badge, because otherwise it's pretty difficult to use the to like reach combo void shields or combo absorption shields with a BDP team. Yeah, it's definitely like Reinhardt. I feel like it's still way easier to play with, and if you had both leaders, I would still play Reinhardt, honestly. Like the new badge, I mean the new Leighton is probably a reason why you want to use this unit, because Reinhardt's gonna struggle with like high defense enemies, which might become more commonplace. So at least there's that going for this unit. But yeah, like I mentioned, the BDP badge does give you 3 additional combos. So that's basically like you match a BDP if you have the badge and another combo, and you have 10C. Yeah, Rosetta is gonna struggle. I think I did see. Do you mean the next after Crimson Flame Barbecue? Because I think I did see probably a Rosetta clear for that dungeon. But yeah, so her damage couple is lacking right now. I mean, it can still get the job done, but yeah, with the next one, it might be, like you might not be able to kill enemies before an execute or something. Yeah, for JB content. Yeah, Thorns, Roulette, Fingers. So yeah, that's why he was mentioning probably T Awakenings. Even though for this unit, I guess you would want to have like a Levitate equip. And if you do that, you want to do Resonance. I mean, we could look at options. I think I looked at this before off stream, but let's see. So that unit is Attacker Devil. So we need Dark Equips with Levitate. So right now there's 11. Probably the better one is the Hello Kitty one. Well, you would still, I think, at most use only one of this equip. SDR, I guess you might need. Like then the BDP Leighton only takes up 4 slots, so you can have 4 SDRs on the unit. So 6 SDRs total may be overkill, but like some of them is do delay you by 5 or more turns. But the other options are not the worst either. The Haikyuu one is pretty good for the team HP and recovery, I guess. The Mei one, where is it? This one, which we don't have in NA, comes with a part break. So it's not that bad too. Also for skill boost and also the OEs. How can you get JP on Android? You would want to download an app called QApp. Hold on, QApp. I think that's what it's called. Oh, QApp. Here, I'll show it in a little bit. We have this app. Actually, you can download like different versions of games. Like you would download the APK through here. Because otherwise, I don't know if you can like make a change the region on the App Store to like Japan and then download JP Pad from there. But the much easier way, I think, the one that people usually do is download it through QApp. And to get this app, you have to like download it from their website because it's not in the App Store natively. So you have to download the APK. You probably have to enable some, disable some settings so you can actually install APKs from outside of the Play Store, the official Play Store. So you can install QApp, and then through here you would download JP Pad. That's what I do. And then whenever there's an update, you have to also update through the QApp. Yeah, things haven't broke down while using Q up, so it's pretty good. At least in my case, I don't know if there's another way to get JP pad. Like I mentioned, I don't know if you can like change your Play Store region, but I'm not aware if you can do that. That's I think that's the only way you can do it in iOS. You have to change the region, and you have to make a Japanese account or something for the Play Store. But for Android, is much easier with the Q app. Let's see. I guess if you don't go with Levitate, you could go with double BDP. There have been a bunch of equips added recently. You have double BDP cross. This is from Gintama. Yeah. Yeah, there's some okay stuff. Like their own equip is double BDP, double part break. Doesn't seem that bad. But everything else, it's kind of whatever. Is this Mikage? No, this is the MP unit. 4 Mystics. Oh, this one has T. And I do have it, made ISIS. This one does enable resonance and has T. So doesn't seem like a bad option, other than the fact that it doesn't have any team HPs. But afternoon T does give you a little bit more stats also, so might be worth running that. Yeah, Shigaraki or Tsukuyomi actually has team HPs, power break. Doesn't even seem that bad. And I also have that unit. And then there's always like Joa but you have to get you have to be careful about not overcharging this. Oh, for the Suga, yeah. I mean, you wouldn't use that. We're talking about the clips to use on the BGM from Gintama. And it's a transforming unit, so you wouldn't be actually using the active skill. But yeah, there are some options for BDP. What is this one? Oh, May Luna. Sure, for tape. But I think some of the units here have like a base tape awakening, base cloud awakening. Some hopefully it's not too difficult to team build around the BGM unit here. And let's see, the next team, if the leader skill can ignore roulettes, I would consider. I mean, you can blob. You can blob stuff and still be able to live, and still be able to activate your damage reduction. So even if a roulette, like if you have one roulette in your BDP shape, you will still activate your damage reduction at least. Yeah, we were just talking about it, Rosori. I do think it's like overkill, but it is nice, especially on a very accessible unit. But yeah, I was saying you probably do want, like nowadays especially, you want the cleric to do something else, and just the cleric active skill is not like maybe enough to justify the team slot, but it should be generally okay. Let's see the next team. Well, we looked at the leader. Let's look at the base at the sub. So my friend put 2 of this thing around that guy. I'm assuming the other guy. Yeah, I think I remember the other guy is the camp breaker. This unit has a 5-turn cooldown active skill. For 2 turns, damage absorption and attribute absorption are nullified. For 1 turn, max HP is triple and destroys 1 shield. All right, so you're running 2 of this guy. And you only have 1 turn of downtime on your absorption void. If you're just looping 2. I mean, that's not that bad, because yeah, this is also your answer to big hits. So you don't have to constantly loop them. Like, it's rare you have to constantly loop the damage absorption and attribute absorption. So you could always hold back on one of them and just save it until the big hit. But yeah, let's see what the camp breaker. I think the camp breaker is a looping shield. Which one is this one? The last one. So another Dark BDP unit with self-reliance. He's attacker physical. Well, was I wrong actually? The BGM is attacker devil, right? Yeah, attacker devil. Okay. Because this guy is different. So I was thinking like, was it attacker physical? But that's only this guy. And then for 6 turns, you and your adjacent allies, power is doubled, the damage cap rate is 20 billion, and damage taken, yeah, looping 40% with the cap break effect. Not that bad. Who's the cleric in the team? I think that's I don't think there's like a good option from the collab. It's basically whoever you want it to be. I mean, the second team on the screen for the BDP team, I think those units are able to counter either unmatchable or a Woken Bind, if I'm not wrong. Who is... Okay, the first guy is this one. But you would still want to run like a dedicated cleric, I think. Because these guys are also dealing with attribute. Yeah, this is dealing with damage absorption void. Also gives you a looping shield, so you would be constantly looping these two guys for the 40% damage shield. But this guy does give you a Woken Bind clear. Useful awakenings, more move time, deals damage, and then the other guy, I'm assuming he does attribute absorption. And he also only reduces damage by 40% for 2 turns. So you have to like loop them that way to get the bulk. But yeah, looping attribute absorption void with the self cap break. And actually this one doesn't deal with the unmatchable. I thought he was gonna do that because the other guy did a Woken Bind. But at least with this guy, that's another Woken Bind, another out to a Woken Binds. But yeah, you would still run somebody else. Another cleric. La Diabla, maybe? I mean, she's fire main attribute. Yeah, it definitely felt like I think I saw some people in the JP stream saying it was spoilers. I'm not familiar with Gintama, but I guess if I see that guy, I know he becomes evil now. Because yeah, when you see the art, it's like that's supposed to be John Gintama's mentor, maybe, because he's like, it's an image of all of them together. Where is the guy? You see a bunch of other characters, I don't know them, but then he becomes evil. So spoilers, I guess, for, I don't know, a 30-year-old anime. Let's see, but let's see if we can find some cleric, I guess. Like, you would want them at least to be main, because Mystics had a bunch of Dark BDP units. Some other collabs have introduced more Dark BDP units. Let's see, would we want Eloise? I feel like no. If we're running Arc Burza, I feel like you might not need to run a unit with that much utility with like the Eloise. Now there I spoil. The BGM loops. It's like Reinhardt, 2-unit system, and that you get a time buff every turn. So you don't really have to worry about the time debuffs, but yeah, spinners are gonna be a concern. Although I didn't mention it, but the unit, I mean, we could find some cleric some other time. We'll see what JP cooks. But yeah, if the BGM at least does give you a looping, not a looping, on the transformation you get a big board, I guess. So even if an enemy spans a lot of roulettes, you might have enough space to like deal with to match a BDP somewhere easily. Yeah, we're mentioning thorns and how you might want to use T awakenings to at least counter that a little bit. It's definitely a much harder to play Reinhardt because rows are easier to match, and with BDPs. Yeah, with this unit, you essentially also need to run the new BDP patch. So if you don't have it, like you have to roll you have to roll them in a super gat fest or something, because otherwise it's gonna be very difficult to reach 10C. And then imagine like hitting 14, 16C to deal with absorption, combo absorption shields or combo void shields. At least with Reinhardt it's also difficult to like reach 16C like in Sun title against Ra Horus, but it is somewhat doable. But with the BDP, with the Dark BDP guy, it's almost impossible. Let's see. So we saw the Gintama Evo, well, the Gintoki Evo. Yeah, that's why you need the badge, because the BDP badge gives you 3 bonus combos when you match a BDP. So that would mean if you do have it, you just match a BDP, some other combo, and then you reach 10C easily. But otherwise, if you don't have it, you are gonna suffer. Yeah, it's definitely frustrating. Because on my main account, I wanted the attacker badge for Reinhardt, but I just didn't have the stones to like go after those GFEs in a super catfest when I was pulling for like Reinhardt himself and also like Valentine Athena. Like I already had too many places where I needed to pull, and then I haven't gotten Nikke yet. Yeah, I'm assuming a lot of people are probably not gonna be that excited about this leader because they don't have the BDP badge. So it might not be even worth chasing, or it might even drive some people. I mean, that is the intended way. It's gonna drive some people to buy the BDP unit if they do have the BDP badge that maybe they also bought, because you were also able to buy all of the new badges for like $60, I think. Yeah, I actually, while pulling Mystics, I did pull Mystics a little bit, and I finally got the last badge that I was missing, the Rainbow badge. So it's making me consider like at least throwing a multi in Sin Dragons, because maybe I could also get Nikke and maybe some of the other badges on my NA account. But my JP account already has the 3 new ones. Yeah, L, 5 color, and BDP. I also have the attacker. I don't have the healer, right? Yeah, I don't have healer or god yet. Oh yeah, Idol has her 3 attribute. Yeah, I didn't get that one. I didn't have enough fodder to exchange on my JP account. Probably won't get it either on my NA account when it comes, if it comes to NA. No, whatever. Let's see. I guess what's next? Well, oh yeah, for the Gintoki team, the fire water. That unit, fire dark. I don't remember what he does. This is the cap break. Yeah, he also has a conditional cap break. So for 2 turns, attribute absorption is nullified. So that was the last absorption you needed to counter, because Gintoki does pierce and damage absorption. Doubles your attack, and the cap break is 30 turns. And then if the enemy is water element, the cap break is multiplied by 2.5. So he can deal up to 70 billion. Which, sure, it's fine. But one thing I didn't like about some of the units here is that they don't really loop their cap break. So this guy also doesn't loop, is 2 out of 3. And also for the dark team, the people that cap break themselves are also 2 out of 3. On the water light TBA team, there were also like 2 out of 3, I think, because the light guy, yeah, the light water guy, yeah, 2 out of 3 cap break. This water person is also 2 out of 3. Like with Reinhardt, it's so nice to have everything loop. So that's another thing I don't really like about the team. But I mean, we'll see how the teams look. I do think it is gonna be strong, but I would rather still play Reinhardt. But unfortunately for my JP account, I don't have Reinhardt. Is there a dead set for? No, we don't have a date set for Frieren yet. At least we got the confirmation because they did announce it via tweet. It's probably gonna be next week. I don't know. Probably maybe Monday. I don't think it's gonna start tomorrow. It definitely wouldn't start on the weekend, I don't think. So maybe Monday at the earliest. If not, then it might be a Wednesday or Thursday drop. To be honest, we kept hope for getting a Nikke when you had to redo the flower banner and buff Rosetta. Either try your luck with GFEs in the banner instead of Sin Dragons. I mean, if you're interested about Mystics, that's another option. That's another chance to roll them. I'm pretty sure Nick is here. Again, let's check. I mean, the drop rate is really small, but it's still there. I think. Oh, actually, Nick is not here. Yeah, that was my complaint with Mystics. The new badges are here. The BDP, L, and 5 color. But not the other ones. I guess that sucks. I guess roll more Sin Dragons right now if you want. Because at least this one, Sin Dragon has... Well, before I talk, let me actually look at the lineup. We don't have a date yet. Yeah, I would still do maybe a multi if you can. Because what if you don't have the other badges? Like, at least it's very cheap to do a multi and just maybe forget about it. But this one does have... Yeah, this one does have Nikke. Sorry. Actually, let me get some water. Let me be right back in 1 second. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, Sin Dragons, yeah, I don't know. It's still, yeah, 50.5% drop rate for Nikke and the new badges. I don't know, it's still pretty cheap to roll. I would definitely welcome, like, if I were to get the new Vanity Egg. And maybe Mia and maybe Shizuru for her equip. Menuet also would be not that bad. But I'm not gonna go too crazy in it. There's still 10 days to go in Sin Dragons. And it will definitely overlap with Frieren now that we know Frieren is coming this month. Again, no set date. But it will be coming now, for sure. Probably at the end of my Frieren rolls. I'm not gonna go for the full Frieren team, so I'm not gonna roll that much. But I might throw a few rolls if I have leftover stones in Sin Dragons. Mainly for the small chance of getting the badge units. Specifically Nikke. They just tweeted about Pat. Oh, maybe we'll get an announcement soon. If NA is tweeting right now, let's see. Open Twitter. Yeah, just about Pat Pass. Oh, is this a chance to get Nikke? I see Hygeia in their image. So if you clear the 24th dungeon of the month, you get 1300 versus Ramatra and a April Pat Pass egg machine. And it looks like... Oh no, Nikke's not even in this lineup. Oh, this is... These units got buffed, I think, from the lucky title. I know Hygeia got buffed. But yeah, she's not here, unfortunately. Nike. Yeah, for the attacker badge. Because Reinhardt does, like a lot of Reinhardt setups do use that attacker badge. So that's why I want Nike. Also, never got Rosetta team, so the book can value just to get one. I mean, if the buff is not that great, then maybe it's not gonna be a great idea to pull for Rosetta. But I feel you. I mean, we'll probably make Rosetta is the next thing you want to say for Hero Story. if you do like Rosetta. What two subs are in the Shizuru team? You could use Rosetta get a buff. No, she's getting a new form. And the art is really spicy. If you haven't seen it. I mean, maybe not for... Ever since I found about Brown Dust, it's, I guess, hard to call Pat stuff spicy. But it is very nice art. But Shizuru... I don't really play Shizuru, but I did have an image here of some team for Shizuru when I was doing the Sin Dragon stream. Let's see, do I still have it? Rosetta Shizuru team. Oh, right here. So yeah, because hopefully with Danken from Frieren, and then he can cap break the other subs, which or the Circlia, which I think is live now. You can actually make the Evo now, and then Shukamon. So the Circlia is your he's not a big shield, but 50% can actually help you tank some large hits. But again, he's also your Cleric. And then Shukamon is your... He will be your Piercer. And then what's her face? Iroha is your Walking Mind Cleric. She's not a full Cleric, but she can also be your big shield because she does reduce damage by 75% damage reduction. And then you have Denken, who gives you the OE Skyfall, and then Shizuru herself, she gives you the board, and she also voids both absorptions, right? Damage and attribute. But yeah, that's usually this is not the only setup for Shizuru, because some you might wanna some setups do run like 3 Shizurus instead of like 2 Shizurus and 1 Denken. But then like you would rather drop Circlia and Shukamon for units that cap break themselves, because Shizuru only cap breaks herself, so you want a little bit more damage from other units. Yeah, Nero said I might be BDP. Yeah, that's what we were expecting, because my friend, I don't know if you guys were on stream, but my friend made a mock-up Rosetta that we're hoping. Let's see. Yeah, that was his mock-up. Let's see if we're right. But we did make, well, he made her into a BDP unit, because yeah, they're pushing BDPs nowadays, so it feels like they might do something like this. But yeah, it's not official. That's just like a mock-up that we think might happen, but it could be wrong. Since I got an EK. Oh, don't tap me, Angel. 3 multis. I really want to get one, but I'm gonna be waiting until until Frieren goes live and I'm done doing my rolls. See if I have any leftovers, and then I would maybe roll here a little bit in hopes of Nikkei and the other badges. The new Rosetta is from a new collab. The new Rosetta is gonna be from the Path Cafe in-house event. So they showed out art for other units, like a bunch of like Path originals are getting a Path Cafe version. Hakurai, what's her name? Noctaria, and who was the last one that they teased? I forget. But yeah, that might come in June in JP. It's been like by then, I think it's gonna be like over a year maybe, since they announced that they were gonna do another Pad Cafe run. Yeah, it's also a 10 Magic Stone machine. Yeah. The dungeon bonus dragon. Dungeon bonus dragon. Which one? You mean Slain or like the rarity stuff? Or the hidden condition one, the Gork face or something? The Gork? Half Gork, is this true? Because like Slain, I have a couple already from previous runs. Let's see, let's head back to JP for now. Let's see, so we saw the L guy. Domestic Ram. Just tune in. I feel like it's a little underwhelming. Oh, let's see how the poll is doing. So how do you feel about Gintama? 31% are excited. 33% are saying meh. I mean, I guess meh and indifferent are like kind of the same. So like 66% feel that way, because 33% meh, 33% indifferent, and then 3% are hate it. And that's out of 36 votes. So at least for now, most people seem a little indifferent about it. I also kind of feel indifferent about it, but because of the fact that the Gintama MC, Gintoki, two of them could make a 2-unit system, either the base or the Evo. I want to get like at least 2, and then maybe hopefully they're gonna be useful in the future. 6, 4, 12. Sin Dragon. I think that is Gork face and them. 6, 1, 4, 2. Wait, not 4, 2. 12. Am I in the right version? Oh, the yeah, I got fried. Yeah. On the last stream, I was talking about that team you could do with Rem. Like there's this JP player that made a build to farm SN5 with like 4 of him. 4 of Vanity Egg and 2 Rams as leaders. Are these cards? Yeah, this is live in JP right now. In NA, it might come in 2 months. It might not, because we never know if reruns are gonna come to NA. But if we do see it in NA, it's gonna be in like 2 months. What's the final judgment? Yeah, I do think Reinhardt's still really good. It's much easier to play with, but he doesn't struggle that much. It's just a little bit more time consuming right now to deal with high defense enemies. So they're gonna start pushing high defense enemies a lot more. So BDP units are gonna be a little bit faster, even though it's a little harder to match BDPs over rows. But I feel like Reinhardt still. I would rather play Reinhardt at the end of the day, at least for now. You have 3 only JP. You're not keeping 4. Yeah, I think I only have like 1 in NA. I guess I never rolled Sin Dragons all that much. Like I have a bunch of garbage for other stuff, but I don't have a lot of Sin Dragon stuff. Like I thought I had. I wish that was the Vanity one, but I only have 1. I don't even have enough for a Shizuru, which I would do, but just for the equip, I'm not really interested in the team. Because this is nice. I mean, this is okay, yeah. Levitate, SDR, Part Break, Haste. But yeah, I don't really have the fodder for this. Because I'm not going to use GFEs for this. I would only use the eggs, which I don't have. For me, you don't know that. Yeah, I don't really know Gintama that well, so I'm not really excited for it. But I still want to get that system just in case it becomes useful. I mean, I did say that also about Frieren herself, and she hasn't come in useful in other builds. I mean, she's still strong, as a leader. Well, actually, she's has some use in this team, the new Mystic team. There was this one team I did see. It didn't look that bad, but it only uses one Frieren. But I haven't seen any other unit use 3 Frierens as maybe a sub. How many stones? I don't know. I'll see. I'm not gonna spend that many. Maybe 300 at most. Like, there's a few units I do want to get. If I do get them early, I'll stop rolling and then roll a few into mystics. Because we were talking about like how mystics at least has a chance of giving you Nikkei and the other badges, and it's not that bad. It is pretty cheap to roll there, even though the drop rate is not that high. But it is definitely cheaper than rolling in a super Gatfest. Ordeal Circle, yeah, Ordeal Circle is pretty good. There's like some builds you can make with Reinhardt. And once we get Seria from Frieren, and like she can actually cap break him, and he will actually be able to deal damage. Gintama is 10 magic stones, so it's another very expensive machine. And then Ordeal Artversa, he's not that exciting right now, but he might be used with the Gintama BGM unit now. Base Gintoki needs someone to constantly change damage. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we'll get that, but that would make him a slightly better. Yeah, I do agree. You got a ton of Sin Dragon eggs. It was nice to open up box space for the trade unit. You're thinking 300, you're not chasing the Primo team. Yeah, I guess me and Duxter are in agreement there. But yeah, I'm not planning to roll too much in Frieren. Like, I do have the team, so if I want, if I do have the H, I could always play it here. But I feel like because I do have Reinhardt in my NA accounts, like I don't really care that much anymore about Frieren. Like the Frieren team, like there's a few units I still want. Zoro Frieren would start today because the skipper 0 to save for. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's next week. It's just a matter of like when it will start. Like the earliest will be Monday. If it's not Monday, then probably Wednesday or Thursday. But I guess they could do any day in the week. But it has to be next week, I think. Because they did announce it on their April news video. But I guess it's not legally binding, so I guess it could even start in April. I mean, in May. But yeah, your wait is almost over. You want to get useful stuff underneath the rainbow meta team? Yeah, I feel the same. You'll probably just do 3 multis in Frieren and call it a day. If you got Fern, yeah, Fern is definitely something I want to get for Reinhardt. But I'm not gonna go broke chasing for it. Team surprising, yeah. Have you gotten? No, I haven't really touched the reset dungeons that much. Might do it after Frieren if I need more rolls, but hopefully not. You're buying Fern, yeah, I can see people doing that, especially if I run hard. Letter is better, more chance to accumulate more stones. Yeah. I mean, it's already gonna happen in May, overlap with May. So at least we get the monthly quest there. But I guess, yeah, from login stamps and stuff. Frieren is fun, Frieren is nice. You can start using Alina. 7 turns just ain't it. I mean, Alina is 6 turns, but yeah, I don't know what you mean. 6 is still pretty long. They don't know for Jojo or Reinhardt is different word the guaranteed top team. I mean, it depends how you feel about Rainbow. Do you like matching Rainbow in a 7x6 board? Because even though the team is very accessible, I'm sure a lot of people are not into matching Rainbow. There's no clear meta jump after Frieren. Yeah, ever since Reinhardt. Right now, even right now, the Gintama BDP unit is like a slightly worse. I mean, it is in some ways stronger, but it's basically BDP Reinhardt. 7x6 Rainbow makes you sick. Yeah, then maybe it's not worth going after it, because you're gonna hate the team. Because every turn you're matching a Rainbow board in 7x6. Like, there's this somewhat The team is not that bad, but if you guys saw me last stream, maybe, or you could check the last stream. It's not the only stream I tried this team, but it is a little finicky at times because you do need a full board changer, and then sometimes like you need a certain amount of light combos on the board to be able to like deal with like an annoying super result. Especially in Gale Cloud, you need 30 million Fua, so you need to match 5 light combos with Fern to reach that. Because the pairing here doesn't have any Fua. I need to turn light heal orb generator could work. Reinhardt is probably the better one. But right now with what's his face, there's a new light unit. Yeah, on the last team, there's that light guy from Gintama. He could fit in there too because he's a 2-turn orb generator. And there's a few other units that could work, but they might not deal that much damage. There's the bartender guy. Forget his name, but he's Lemax, I think. 2-turn orb generator that gives you heal and light. I was Theorcrafting before Gale Cloud, or was it during Gale Cloud? Niska from Gunho Collab. Like that unit is on a 14 cooldown, but she does give you auto heal and a full board change too. So yeah, that is something you can do. Silver Shadow. Hello, bitches. Yeah, too much work to do Rainbow, especially at 23. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't too bad. I did clear Gale Cloud with this team. And I died to like really dumb mistakes, but it was much easier than clearing with Fern. Yeah, let's see. At least Reinhardt finally got a good replacement for the Cleric. Because then just have fast Pokemons. Yeah. I mean, I guess Fern team I could also use the MP unit now. The Gintama one. Wait, does it have Heloise? I forget. I think it might. Oh, it doesn't have any Heloise. Actually, it might not be that good then in this Fern team. Because yeah, one reason why I die also in Gale Cloud is the fact that there's a 5-turn delay and I had to stall for her a little bit because I need the big shield at some point after that. Let's see. So we looked at, we haven't looked at the auto healer for the Gintama Evo team. Which one is that one? The water one. But yeah, this is the auto healer and cap breaker for herself. She auto heals for 45% and destroys 2 shields. So honestly, not that impressive, but it is somewhat like a swipe team. Because once you pair them together, also the Evo and this girl, you do hit 10C by just like swiping the columns that the Gintoki Evo makes for you. Essentially, very, very similar to Pan Academy, Umasuchi and Yamasuchi. But I think this is maybe a little bit stronger. I don't know. You also still need a cap breaker for Gintoki. And unfortunately, she only cap breaks herself, this unit. You really got used to Doma being... I mean, the new BGM, that's what it has over Reinhardt. You could just match 7 or at least 7 Dark Orbs and still reduce damage. Because yeah, with Reinhardt, like, you can't really stall at times. Because you're like too strong, basically. Like if you don't have Origin, if you don't have 6 Light Orbs on the board or 7, then you need to like activate Reinhardt, and then he's on a cap break himself, and then it's unlikely I mean, it's possible, but it's unlikely you're not gonna hit 10C. So you might be able to kill all of the floor and be unable to stall. Yeah, I just want to get the team because it is exchangeable. Yeah, that's why I want to get it. But yeah, he is the patch unit, so he's exchangeable. So each cop is gonna cost you 100 magic stones, basically, like it's often the case. And because, yeah, like I mentioned, the base also makes up a system, 2-unit system. I want to get like 2 of each in case they're both useful in the future. How do you get 300? You have to limit breakthrough plus limit breakthrough your units. And then to get even more points, you have to clear certain dungeons. The easier one to do is to clear the oh, we have these now. The plus limit breakthrough Colosseum here. It does come, you don't have to buy it. It does come like for 2 hours, 2 times per day. But to plus limit breakthrough a unit, you would just go enhance, and then after you 297 them, you just hit this. And you have to do that to like get more plus points in the plus limit breakthrough Colosseum or other dungeons. So yeah, once you're at plus 300. Like the equip is kind of whatever, but like I don't really see that much of a need to roll for more. So I just want to get 2 just in case they become useful in the future. And let's see, so we saw that, and then we saw the light team. So that unit is interesting because they cap break themselves and the adjacent ally, the one to the right. 2 turn cooldown, so for 2 turns, you and your unit to your right, attacks power is double, and the cap break is 24 billion, then removes locks and gives you 4 of each. I feel like the option is not that great, and it definitely doesn't overwrite. So you're still gonna need like a full board changer at times. But at least you get some option also. 4 is not that much. So you still want like Fern in the team, because you're gonna need more light damage. Either to match more TPAs with this unit, or if you're using this guy as a sub for Fern, you're gonna need more light combos. Yeah, you can also cap break your helper if you need to. Yeah, this is just for more damage. And like I mentioned, you could use that guy instead of also the Nitsu. But you would probably swap, I don't know. Because cap breaking alliances are gonna do anything. You probably run maybe Ordeal Circular here instead of this unit then. Because Ordeal Circular can actually deal damage. And then that is, oh no, there's another unit. On those teams shown. This person, what do they do? Okay, looping self cap break and looping HP buff. And then for 1 turn, you get a 7x6 board. Yeah, it's kind of whatever, but they do have a scaling leader skill. So each time you activate TPA, attack power is doubled, you gain 1 combo, and you deal 4 million FUA. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the scaling FUA due to Fern, but I mean, it could scale nicely if you have enough orbs on the board. And yeah, you need to hit 8C to actually reduce damage. That's also a little annoying sometimes, especially if you get the combo debuff. But 8 isn't too bad. I mean, you should also see what you're running. So if people also need a certain leader, not a bad idea. What would you say the best leader in the current meta? Like the Frieren get power curve? I think Reinhardt is still top of the meta. I don't think Frieren actually overcame Reinhardt, but still Reinhardt still at the very top. Let's see, and that does it for the notable teams, I guess, from Gintama. Maybe there's some other ones we missed, but we're gonna be rolling now a little bit. I believe Reinhardt will stay for at least 2 more months, maybe 3. Yeah, like at least for the next upcoming dungeons, Reinhardt's still able to clear somewhat easily. Gale Cloud is a little tricky because of the recovery debuff, but he's still able to do it. Would you really have the next collab for an A? For Frieren, I will do like maybe 200-300 stones. put it on most of Gintama. Well, I want to get the badge because again, they make up a 2-unit system, either the base or the Evo, and maybe in the future it might be an interesting system, but it might not pay off because the reason I did exchange for 3 Frierens was thinking that, but I knew it was gonna be risky, and it hasn't really paid off that much because to play Frieren, it's basically this team and that's it. Even though there's this Mystic team, you could use one. But I just want to get the Gintama badge. Like I'm gonna be rolling at least 200 because worst case scenario, I don't get the badge, the MC. So I have to like exchange 10 units for 2 of them. Like I'm sure there's gonna be some units I will want to keep. I didn't really look too much into the equips, but I'm sure there's gonna be something I want to keep, and then probably roll maybe 300 stones. Hopefully not that much. And then the equip, it's not too bad if this is the one you mean, Rosori. I mean, these HP awakenings feel, I mean, I guess you have to do the math. See if this is better than team HP. I guess this is better for your damage reduction leaders. Maybe. I don't know. The HP does get a little bit crazy with like resonance, because like what's it called? It's easy to hit like over 200k HP in pure damage reduction teams. So 2k is not even, it's not more than 5%. But it depends, I guess. We're gonna roll your stones in the Frieren collab. Yeah, it's still really good value, and you can, like I mentioned, you can still make it like a Fern team if you don't like the rainbow team. Yeah, let's see. Maybe I'll do quests. How many quests? Oh yeah, we're also getting. It does look very generous, like the login stamp, because you get 5 rolls of each machine. Like there's the old machine. The old units are, you can get them from, if you do a multi, you get a few rolls from that. But this does look really nice, but apparently they remove some quest rolls. So it's pretty much the same amount of rolls you would get usually in every collab. They just move them from the quest to the login stamp. So I guess it is less work for the rolls. So you could just log in and get the rolls, and maybe even forget about doing the quest if you don't care for those. But I would probably still do them because you do get stones, right? You still get the usual 10 magic stones from doing a certain amount of stone quests. But yeah, is there a roll here? I think my friend told me maybe there's one at least. There's one roll. Yeah, just one. How do you do circular? You have to do the it should be live, right? You have to check the time because sometimes it's not live right away, but I think it should be by now, because now we have the Ordeal of Dragons dungeon. So to do it, you have to enter with Ordeal Circlia. I mean with Circlia. It has to be the Evo. Yeah, this one. The OG Evo, I guess. Not the syrup one. And then clear the dungeon with him as a leader. And I'm assuming you probably need to match just hard L's, maybe a BDP or L. I don't know. Bring some of those awakenings along, because usually you are required to at the end of the ordeal you have to do a few tests, I guess, ordeals basically, which usually require you to like hit a certain amount of combos or match certain shapes. Usually the shapes from the unit, so I'm assuming hard L should be fine, maybe BDP or maybe L's. So make sure you have those awakenings in your team. We will try to get a team when you get a gear, but have some kind of double nostalgia for having the activation of shield damage. Yeah, it is definitely an upside, because yeah, there's been times where I'm like, oh, I need to stall with Reinhardt. And sometimes I do get lucky and get like 6 light orbs on the board, and I can stall a little bit there, but like Athena and Theresia might be cap broken, and you might kill things anyway, even without Reinhardt's cap rate. If you want to be as stinky as possible, which units do you need from Frieren? As stinky as possible. If you're being stingy, there's a few equips that are pretty good. I think mainly I guess I could, yeah, we could show my roles. The first one I think of is the Senzu equip. Frieren. Because this one does grant you 3 team HPs and SDRs, and it does will banish. Oh, in the terms of playing Reinhardt. Reinhardt, I mean, this is good. I mean, Reinhardt sometimes, if you're lucky enough to have the attacker badge, you don't really need the damage awakening, but you could use this on Reinhardt because it is light attacker equip. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. You mainly just want to get Fern and maybe what's her name? Senza? No, not Senza. Saria. But she's an MP unit, you could just buy her. Yeah, you only want Fern and call it a day. If you can just buy that. Who's doing their deal? I think did I answer that? I mean, Ordeal Circle is definitely really nice for light teams right now. You could roll for another crane if you want to be able to stall. You could roll for a crane if you want to be able to. Oh yeah, with crane you can also stall, but I don't know. I don't like the conditional active skill with the Skyfall. I feel like it's a little annoying. Like it was fine with Doma, but I don't want to play it anymore. And also Crane kind of got power curve with the new Mystic in JP. It is a little bit different because this thing is mainly good for Sun Dungeons, but they kind of do the same. 3 unit systems with light and dark boards that also make Hells. And this one is slightly better, I think. But yeah, the only downside is the Sun Awakenings. Because at least with Shizuru, she has resonance. So at least she does get more. She does get consistently more bulk in every dungeon, versus this one where it's more so for Sun titles. What does Fern? She essentially replaces Theresia. Because she has that 1 turn cooldown active skill, but she boys attribute absorption every turn. And she's generally better, Fern is generally better because she does give you more light orbs on the board. So you can actually, if you need to recover assist, she's gonna be more useful. Fern, because then what's his name? Reinhardt will give you enough for your row, and then the 6 orbs from this you could use to make match an L, or 2 if you're lucky. But yeah, a lot of people were surprised. Like, it did feel like, oh, they already got rid of Crane. Like, Crane was not even in NA before they released the next best Crane, basically. Ganma, is that the... Isn't that the bird? Let's see. Do I... Yeah, I feel like... What is the quest, actually? Is it just to clear the dungeon? Let's see. How do you get the roll? Just clear the dungeon or clear with a certain leader? Clear the Colosseum. I just gotta clear the Colosseum. But I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone because the next one is, I'm assuming, clear with the Gintama leader to get the MP. Yeah, clear the Colosseum with the collab character. But yeah, let me... actually, my friend is gonna roll first. We'll see what he does. Maybe while he's rolling, I could tackle the... No, I'll do the rolls also after he's done. But yeah, let me get his stream going, and then he's gonna roll. I don't know how much he's gonna roll. I think he was excited, but he kind of mellowed out on Gintama. It's yeah, let me also switch back to this one so we keep track of how many of who we roll. Again, I'm not too I don't remember what all of the units do, but we did go over the somewhat more notable ones that could get used in a team. Tag teams have been getting too much love. I mean, they keep releasing wood BDP units, but none of them really stick. Oh yeah, I do remember. Yeah, with Awoken Anubis, was it the one that gives you need to activate a little active skill every turn, right? And then Gunma has the one turn cooldown, which was pretty rare back in the day. Let's see, stream. Let's see, let me put it up on here. Where's the board? Here's the score. All right, let's see it. Oh yeah, Pad Academy also ended before Gintama went live, so we have to do a few exchanges and rolls, and couldn't do it. Couldn't make it to stream, but my friend did roll last minute in the in-house, and you did get some useful stuff. But we were rolling to get enough fodder for Lilith and Siren. I kept simping for the equip, but in JP, maybe I'll be wrong, but people were prioritizing Mion and maybe Zila over this unit. But I feel like this equip probably has a longer shelf life. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. But yeah, my friend also got it. I also exchanged for it. And then my friend is cleaning his monster box a little bit. Login stamps in this time are very exciting too. I mean, we get the same amount of rolls, but they did move some of the quest rolls to the login stamp. But yeah, we are getting a bunch of them. It definitely looks really generous because the login stamp is full of free rolls. Oh yeah, this guy, yeah, from the bonus RAM. It's very it's another option if you want to farm XP, because this also gives you the 2x XP leader skill, right? Which is the second only one. The other unit is bartender Saline. But yeah, you have to get lucky to roll it from the bonus RAM. 20% chance of yeah, that's annoying. I was hoping it was just gonna be the units, but there's the rainbow medal too. Yeah, that is annoying. I didn't even know that. But yeah, 20% is pretty high. Oh, we got the quest rolls too. I mean the challenge rolls from stream to rainbow. Oh, that sucks. Wait, is that it? Is that the underwear man? Underwear man Ganesha? Oh, it's not. Well, here's more wood BDP and else. But yeah, nothing has really stuck. They do have a live event unit right now that's like a 20 billion looping cap breaker for wood. I don't think that's gonna cut it though. Oh no, we have a bot. Yeah, let me ban them and also auto mod that term. Because now there's a new URL. I mean, 7C double TPA, it's not that bad for a unit. Oh, this is a new unit. Yeah, I was looking at that equip. I thought it was like maybe an old unit. But yeah, she didn't look that bad, at least for the equip wise. Fortune cooldown 7 by 6. I forgot what she does. I think she doesn't break a shield. I could look it up on my side and translate. Let me see, what does she do? Because this is a unit we didn't see. Where is she? Let's see. 4 turns damage absorption is nullified. For 1 turn, the board becomes 7 by 6. Recovery power is triple and destroys all orbs. Okay, this is your option if you wanna, if you get like a bad board with Gintama. If you're running this with Gintama, I guess this could also work with the Reinhardt. She doesn't cap break herself, but she if you get like a full heal board, she can actually deal with that, and she can replace, I guess. Oh no, damage absorption. I thought it was attribute absorption. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, this is gonna do nothing in the Reinhardt team. Oh, you get them at the same time. Nice. Okay, this is higher rarity. Oh, you got one of the Gintama subs. This is one of the self-cap breakers and absorption voider. Region cooldown only lasts for 2 turns. Well, but they didn't really look at it, but 3 skill boost, TPA, double killer with power break, low cooldown active skill, so it's not gonna be that exciting, but this is kind of whatever. And now for the, oh, you did the quest roller already. Nice. All right, let's see what you got here. Low rarity, unfortunately. That's another Gintama sub, Gintoki. So now you have 2 out of the 3. All right, that's something. Equip kind of looks whatever. Just OE. Yeah, heal OE, I guess. Heal OE is interesting. Part break. No SDR, which I would kind of want that. If you're gonna put that on a Cleric. It's still okay, I guess. But yeah, like, you don't really want dupes out of any of these units, really. Like, you're pretty much fine with just one of them. What's the total drop rate for the lowest tier? I think lowest tier is like 4.65 times however many there are. 4.65 times how many 6 stars are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 units stars rarity. So 83.7% for low rarity stuff. That is pretty high. I mean, but some of the units here are pretty solid. It's not all bad, really. Yeah, like the light unit. It's not that bad. Yeah, and also the dark PvP units do get used in the team. Top Circlia into Reinhardt team. I was able to do that. Oh, nice. But you mean like you put it as a leader, right? Because otherwise it doesn't work. Or unless you wanted to just clear the dungeon, but it sounds like you do one or the other. Yeah. And then yeah, 1.5 for the orb skin. The BGM is also 1. Yeah, it was the same with Frieren and in the Frieren collab. 3% for the orb skin. I think these are like the same rates for like Frieren. It looks very similar. Like at least the 1.5 for the bash and the BGM are the same. Ready to record. Okay, yeah, let me open up Photoshop. And sure, yeah, you can go whenever you're ready. See what you roll. Oh yeah, you. My friend did make this image and he put every unit, I think. Let's see. Oh, okay, that's good. That's 1 unit down for the Gintoki team. For the Evo Gintoki team. You got another dupe. The Piercer. You got a dark unit. Is this the good one? 40% looping shield. Oh no, yeah, you need two of them. All right, that's for the BDP team. Another dupe. Oh, that's annoying. For the piercer. And then this unit, what does she do? She loops, I remember. Gives you an orb gen attacker type buff for 8 turns. I think she breaks 2 shields. Let me look at that. Let me translate here. I mean, she is a high priority unit. I think she's exchangeable though. Yeah, yes. But her active skill, 8 turn cooldown. Attack power for attackers is 8 times for 8 turns. Damage cap break is 18 billion. That's for attacker types, right? 18 billion looping cap break for attackers. Gives you a full board and destroys 2 shields. If anything, you could just use this with Ikoro for the attacker buff and the cap break. She's off color, but I don't know if you just want a higher cap break and to destroy 2 shields, maybe. It's hard to time though with the 8 turn cooldown. But yeah, that's annoying. Rolling 2 dupes already. Yeah, use up now. Yeah. But yeah, glad to know the ordeal circle is live because I also wanted to do that at some point. All right, it still wasn't too bad. You got the fire water check and some of the BGM subs also, like one of them. Yeah, how much are you rolling actually? Because I don't know if you're after the BGM team. I think you just want Gintoki also, right? You just want to get 2 like me? Or do you want more? It would be like BDP. All right. I mean, we'll see if you get it. Oh yeah, this. Have you used your 6 Shigarakis? What was it? How many Shigarakis did you get that you never used? I'm surprised you even reminded me of that embarrassing trait. Only 3. But you wanted to get more, I remember. Yeah, I guess that could also work to activate self-reliance on the new BGM unit. But you have to like overcharge them. It's a little annoying to do. You're not embarrassing. All right, you're standing proud. All right, another multi. Let's see it. Okay, no dupes so far. I mean, I guess it could be dupes of 6 stars actually. But this is something new. Ooh, okay, that's really good. That way you don't have to exchange for it. Nice. So that's 1 down. You might another dupe. Oh, that chick is following you. The piercer. Oh yeah, there's also some units here for the water wood teams. Yeah, what does this guy? 3 turn cooldown. Let me look at him. So this may be usable with Ram or Toka or Kappa for Mystic. But this one is a Cleric with no Hilo Ease. And then for 3 turns, damage cap break. So looping cap break to itself and destroys the shield. Yeah, but it's a Cleric without Hilo Ease. So it might be hard to like, if you're using them, you might not heal that much. And then this gun, it's okay. Just awakening wise. I mean, no bulk. That kind of sucks. But at least OEs and damage, sure, and SDR. Kind of whatever. Yeah, 100 stones saved. The game asking to get, yeah, he already has a lot of the subs already. Like he's missing 1, I think, because one of the other subs is the dog, which you can just buy, and then you already have the piercer and somebody else, which I didn't mark here because it was a free roll. And then you rolled this light dark elk check. Let's see, what does she do? Let's let's see, translating. So she gives you 7 of each light, dark, heal. And for 3 turns, so it's looping 3 turns. Your damage cap rate is 25 billion. And it's 25% parts gravity. I mean, light, dark elves. I mean, this could work with Shizuru or what's her face? The new mystic, the new light mystic. At least for the orb gen, if you need more damage, I guess. Yeah, she doesn't really tackle anything important. I guess just for parts farming, and that's it. That's where you would use her. Like she's not even useful with Kikoro because she's a 10C unit and she's mainly dark attribute also. Equip their 10C power break, attacker type. It might matter. But nail orbs are also interesting. Sometimes those are useful. But yeah, it's kind of whatever. Again, you're probably just happy with one copy and that's it. I mean, the Gintoki alone just makes this small time worth it. Who are you missing? You rolled that guy, right? The light water guy for free. Yeah. So who's the last unit? I forget. In the cookie cutter. Oh, this one. Oh, you can also exchange for it. You don't have a lot of art though. 1 or 3 situations. Yeah, I think just 1. I guess yeah for origin self cap break, but they don't handle. It's not the best system in my opinion because they don't handle another like important mechanic like absorption or pierce. The light they'll check. But I guess that is true. It is at least an origin system. Yeah, 25 times 3 times 3. Let's see, are we going for more? All right, let's see it. No dupes of high rarity, so no Gintoki dupe, unfortunately. Oh, that's a orb skin, right? There we go. That's nice. Because again, could be used with the Gintoki Evo team. And yeah, this one does cap break. Does increase its cap rate by 2.5x if the enemy is water attribute. So he can deal up to 75 billion damage with the right enemy. Yeah, the equipment is also pretty nice. 3 skill boost, 10C power break. That's really good. And it's also a 2-turn haze. Yeah, that's pretty good at least. Yeah, you're getting pretty lucky at the very least because this is only 3 multis. Okay, dark PDP unit. Oh, you already had this guy. Which guy is this one? Where is he? Oh, right here. But yeah, this is the looping. Oh, you just rolled a dupe. Okay, yeah, I thought you rolled that for free, but yeah, you haven't actually seen it. But yeah, self-reliance. Yeah, another damage take. It could fit in with the BGM team, but first you gotta roll the PGM unit. But yeah, self-reliance and assist resonance too. That's sort of like Reinhardt also. Sort of like Theresia, I guess, because it is a sub non-transforming with both of those awakenings. 4 skill boosts. Yeah, this is also whatever. Yeah, again, 1 unit is probably enough, and that's it. Ooh, dupes. Okay, you got 2 of that guy. Then the wood guy. Where is the good wood guy? Oh yeah, there we go. And then who else did you roll? You rolled I did mark that one, then this guy again. You got 3, and there we go. Okay. Honestly, yeah, your rolls were not that bad. Just if you're playing the Gintoki team, you need to exchange for that water dark guy. You need 3 more. I mean, you could just wait for the rolls, I guess, for the free rolls. But you do have a lot of garbage here. I think those remnants do take up space, right? Because they're not stackable. You could just sell them. They don't really do anything. And you can sell those fairy tale girls because those are only for MP. Yeah, that's a lot of box space right there. And you're keeping one of each for some reason. And then this equip looks kind of whatever. Yeah, just unbindable and heal OE for itself, I guess. 80% shield? Is that an 80% shield? Yeah. I don't think you would overcharge this all that much, but sure, to put it on the base, I guess. Are you gonna get 2 or just 1? Just 1, okay. I'll probably do the same because low cooldown big shield is interesting. Even if I don't get the Gintoki team, maybe I'll use it. I mean, that's what I said about Iroha on JP. I haven't really used her. And then this guy with the 8s, you did tell me this is about 88% damage reduction shield. I'm not sure that is something, but it is an equip. Very unlikely you would be overcharging usually in most items. And okay, he does something random, right? I think I remember that. You wanted to test? Well, does Sand one have the info? Because they do have the skills if they have it up. Might be too early though. Wonder. I don't think PDC has that information actually. I mean, I could check actually. I don't know if the units are actually loaded into PDC. But what was their number again for that unit? The exchangeable one, yeah. 1367 4. Oh, they do have it actually. Okay, let me read what he does randomly. The first random effect restores 10% of your maximum HP, and then it's a 5% single target gravity for an enemy, and enhances wood orbs. The second random effect restores 20%, and then 10% gravity, and enhances dark orb. Okay, I see a pattern. Third random effect restores 30%, 15% single target gravity, and enhances heal orbs. And the last effect restores 40%, 20% single target gravity attack, and enhances all orbs. All right. Somewhat useful, I guess. Definitely getting. I feel like you're overhyping this guy. He's a dark BDP. I guess maybe they are pushing dark BDPs. Maybe there's a team where you can use this. But yeah, this is a cleric at the very least. Yeah, no HP buff. Just gravities. Kind of small gravities, but sure. Yeah, it does have heal OEs if you're gonna do that, but then the BGM doesn't care for the healing generally, I guess. Just auto heal. You're older than Rainbow Badge because you only play more Rainbow teams, but I remember how much Rainbow yeah. You could try the Frieren team if you're gonna roll that much, but I think you were saying you were not going to. Yeah, you're gonna try that hard. His auto heal interferes with BFM, BGM. No, I think this is an instant auto heal, so it doesn't actually. I mean, you would if it did, you would still use that Gacha Dragon custom guy first, and then the BGM. But this one is an instant auto heal. I'm pretty sure the way this is written in PDC, it's like an instant auto heal. Yeah, for parts maybe, but I don't know. The 5%, even the 10% probably it's not gonna be that useful. Might as well run a 50% parts gravity if you need that. Or even 100% parts gravity. Let's see, you got any more free rolls? I don't think so, right? Those are the bonus rolls. You're just opening stones. Okay, you're gonna do another multi. And mystics. Oh, you still have free rolls for that? Okay. Now let's see it. Another multi. No dupes. Well, no had already dupes. There's one dupe. Okay, something new. What else would you want? Oh, the duo. That is for another team, right? Yeah, they cap break themselves, but that can get interrupted because they don't cap break on the second stage, and then their origin and max HP. I guess it's a looping 1.6 HP buff, but yeah, I didn't see a lot of people excited for this duo. I mean, my friend actually has more stones in his mail that he could open if he wants to open more stones. So he's not at 0 actually. Auto heal, very useless as an awakening. 10 turn, 40% auto heal and cap break. At least it is a long lasting effect. It might not be that bad as an equip. Let's see. Oh, I didn't mark it. And then another waterwood unit. I guess we could translate also this one, since we don't know what he does. Where is this guy? So for 1 turn, reduce damage taken drastically reduced. So 75% damage reduction. 4 becomes 7 by 6. And then for 3 turns, it doesn't loop because it's 5 out of 3. Damage absorption is nullified and destroys 1 shield. I mean, doesn't work with Drum and Ram because you already deal with those absorptions, but maybe with the Kappa team, I don't remember exactly who does what in the Kappa team, but this could work maybe. And then this equip, sure, utility OEs. Yeah, it's kind of whatever. Yeah, it's kind of whatever. And how's it going, Spencer? Shirul, I feel like Gintama is a little underwhelming too. I think both have some strengths. The only thing with Gintama is like to see it's the funny like 150 billion cap break. But it is situational. And I feel like the team didn't look that amazing on stream. But we'll see what I don't know if there's any future support, but at the moment I feel like honestly, I feel like Frieren might have a little bit more value, actually. I think both do. They have about the same value, I think. But at least with Gintama is a fairly more accessible versus the Frieren team. Because you would need to exchange for, like, if you're gonna sell pair for 3 Frierens, and with Gintama you only need 2 of the badge. And that's only taking into consideration the badges. But I guess for the Gintoki team, you do need more Rem-only units, actually. Frieren was like, all for 1 unit are actually exchangeable. Alright, you roll one of the dark units, oh, the light units, actually. I mean, sure, looping HP buff. And this equip is, it's kind of whatever. It could help for the unmatchable, because SDR, PPA. Yeah, this is kind of whatever. It's okay. It's a shame if it happens so fast. Maybe they'll learn if they wait people to complain and they will be forced to make quick buffs. Yeah, there was some time, and I don't think they buffed any unit. They, like I mentioned, they basically debuffed a unit, the MP unit, because it had the all stats plus awakening before, and then it got changed. Yeah, people were like, "Oh, Seria, she didn't get all stat plus, even though she's from a 10-stone collab technically." But yeah, I guess either they were like, "Oh, we have to either buff Seria or change the awakening on the MP unit for Gintama," and they went with the latter option. Yeah, Gintama right now doesn't look that amazing, but maybe there's some future support that would make it more broken. At least for NA, we'll have more data to work with. Don't listen to me. Yeah, my friend thinks Gintama is better than Frieren. I feel like they're about the same. I don't know. Like, at least for our equips alone, I feel like Frieren has more useful ones than Gintama, I think. I mean, I'm not too familiar with the Gintama units right now. Maybe there's something I'm forgetting, but for now, I feel like Frieren has a little more value, at least when it comes to equips. Yeah, and they could always get power cut by then also. You also want to try BDP scaling guy. Isn't he wood or something? Yeah, wood dark. I mean, we'll see if that works out. It's really hard to like match more than 3 BDPs really. You need like a 7x6 leader skill or something, or constant like 7x6 uptime, and a lot of origin, honestly. Yeah, move time also. 8x7, yeah, 8x7 leader skill. Maid Rosetta, I mean, she might have a wood thing like the base. Imagine they do that also, just to pair with that guy. Wait, what was the last unit? I didn't mark it on this one. I think it was one of the light... Was it the light girl? Oh yeah, it was that one. You free roll one of them, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And then you roll a dupe. Alrighty, you're missing this guy. I mean, you don't have burn, right? No. And you're missing the scaling wood guy, right? That is the one you want. I guess you might not get a chance to unless the free rolls are kind to you. And then you're missing the BGM. Yeah. Come on, evil man. Jin also covers only limit breaks himself, so he's kind of underwhelming. I mean, for now, if you want more damage, you do want to stack people that like cap break themselves, because usually team-wide cap breaks are a little underwhelming. And to pump out more damage, you want like self cap break people, generally. But yeah, I get it actually. Yeah. Like, Gintoki doesn't seem that strong right now. Like, it is a big number, but I feel for now, like, I don't like the origin. Like, that's the only thing that bugs me more. Phoenix is Laufey. Sure, I guess. Yeah, it definitely needs a little bit more support. Like, when we saw the team, we were like thinking maybe there's something better in the RAM that could work with the team, but yeah, they didn't really get anything else. that makes it stronger. Probably in the future. I mean, we'll see. Doing more multi. Okay, let's see. One dupe, maybe a Gintoki dupe or a BGM dupe. You got this person, waterwood, multiple shapes. Let's translate since we didn't really look at her. Waterwood. Where is she? Let's see it. Freezing cooldown for 2 turns damage. For 2 turns it pierces, doubles move time, makes a roulette, and cap break is 28 billion. Again, it doesn't loop. And I don't know who needs this. Who needs this? Like Drem and Ram, they have auto. There's the the new Toka Evil also pierces. I guess there's like a Waterwood Gintama team you can make here, probably. Most likely. But I didn't see a lot of fuzz about it, if there is. But it is pretty early. You didn't awaken Sonya. Yeah, you really need those awakenings to like actually do the trial. And then the equip, 3 skill boost, tacos, cross. For 2 turns, pierces, nullifies attribute obstruction, increases your cap rate, 35 billion. Only 2 turns? Oh, it is a 14 cooldown actually. This is interesting though. Really low cooldown, 35 billion cap rate for 2 turns. It might enable some like 1-hit KOs if you can overcharge. But the only downside is that the damage awakening is a cross. Maybe some things are not going to be able to match a cross. It is interesting though. This is somewhat interesting, but very, very, very niche. Because you have to overcharge someone. More dupes, all dupe. Oh, damn, that's pretty bad actually. Too many dupes of people you don't really care much for. I didn't really look at them. Let's see. Last one. Let me mark them first. Last one gonna cry. You got the maid-looking girl, that dark guy, the light water guy. Where is the guy? What does it look like? I don't know these people. Up top first row. Is it this guy? Is he bleeding? I didn't really see that from the art. The other one? Can you just show the art? It's the same guy? Different. I don't know these people. Can you just show the guy? He is bleeding. Okay, is this guy? He looks right. The other looks like, sure. I don't know these people. I'm not gonna remember this. I don't really care for them. Really hope the trial evil for Killer Dragon just matching 7 combos 5 times. Maybe. If he does have a BDP, you might have to do that. And then, yeah, you're opening stones for another multi. He has no, oh yeah, the imagine they put, I mean, I think some of the old ordeals you did have to do shapes other than what they have, right? Like I think I remember some of the Egyptians you needed like guard break or something. And then they didn't have it, so it was like annoying to actually build for it because you needed a sub with that awakening. But I'm sure people complain enough, and they're not doing that with new ordeals. All right, another multi. Let's see it. No high priority dupes. Okay, got the light guy. Something new. You are missing a few top priority people. Oh, there you go. You got the BGM. All right. All right, interesting. We'll see. I think I don't remember these spells. I don't know if you have the all of the good subs. 15 turn auto heal, destroys 2 shields, 30 billion cap break. I mean, it looks okay. Yeah, 1.5% drop rate. All right, maybe you can play this then. You got one of the waterwood guys. I missed that. I don't really know what it looks like. And you got this guy. I'm assuming he's part of the... Yeah, that was one of the people in your team. You had 2 in one team. PDP equip. Yeah, that works with some of the units here. And then you have another one of... You have 5 already. I didn't mark all of them, but whatever. So you're gonna try to make the dark PDP team? So you're missing one of that dark fire guy. And then the cleric, I guess. That one? I guess you could. You don't need the yellow east though. And you need a bulk buffing active skill, right? You have a looping shield, so you need that HP buff. Oh, this guy. Oh, that thing already covers that. Okay. Except for your Sony, she liked that, and she liked the Roll Awakenings. Circles Vestral 7 combos. Yeah, that should be easy. I mean, he has a 10C, so I'm assuming you're gonna need to hit 10C maybe. 5x4 rainbow team is kind of nice because you don't need... I mean, if they hit you with like 3 roulettes, it's gonna be very tricky to like actually match rainbow. What's the team template? I mean, we don't really know if there's a better template, but my friend made a few here. Like with the BGM, there's like options because you could run different absorption voiders from the RAM. But do you have the dark wood guy? I mean, the dark water guy. From the images, I don't know because I don't know these people. Oh, you can. No, it has to be the dark wood, the dark water for the BDP team. I was doing his stream only, I guess. For the other version that you had for the team. You want this team more damage? Yeah, it is more damage. I mean, you have 2 free slots on the other team. You could like actually have like comparable damage. Where's free? We don't know, but it's probably gonna start sometime next week. 9/4. Like we have official confirmation now, but the start date is still a mystery. I didn't do a review, but I had a stream where I was like looking over at the notable ones. I think the title says like Sin Dragon's Returns or something, if you want to look at it. I think it's like 2 streams ago, maybe, or 1 stream ago. Yeah, I think it's 2 streams ago. But yeah, I didn't make like the usual review. Like Ramen and Hyperion people did do their usual tier list. Let's see. I mean, can you make the Gintoki team? Was there? Yeah, you're just missing the water. Yeah, the water unit, and that's it. Which you could exchange for, but we'll see if you are actually gonna do that. I mean, you have enough for both. You could make both, but I was talking about the water one. You made Ordeal Circlia, pretty easy Monster Reinhardt team. Yeah, that's what somebody else did on the. I think I'll do that too because I will be doing that. I haven't done an Ordeal in a long time. Is the new Gintama looks a little underwhelming. I mean, it's somewhat easy. Not that easy. There's a bunch of realm only units, but Gintoki might have some future potential. Maybe more than Frieren herself, because she's a 3-unit system. But like Frieren versus Gintama overall, I feel like they're about even when it comes to like useful stuff. You can play it next time. Yeah. Let's see if you manage to roll and I mean exchange for that, or maybe free roll. Yeah, and let's see if maybe JP is gonna cook up a better team. I don't know. We'll see. It's a little early. It just came out a few hours ago. Scaling VDP. I don't know if anyone's gonna bother with that. Just you. I mean, that is what you said about the My Hero guy, Shigaraki. All of the Shigarakis went to waste. And now you use him. Are you gonna use him? Your Cleric? I mean, you don't need the orb gen. Didn't you get having time? Yeah, I think we did miss like the first Gintama run, but I think we did get a rerun or something. But like always, we don't, even if we did get a run before, we don't really know if it's gonna come to NA because of the whole JJK fiasco. Because we did get the first run, but then we missed the rerun in NA. Oh yeah, Denji is a scaling BDP. Yeah, I think so. But really hard to use. I don't think anyone really bothered with him. Remember trying to do a box with Dark Unread just to make it enough damage. We got 6C, 7C, 25 wars, 8C, 9C. That's hilarious. Wait, I don't have Denji. You said you don't have, yeah. You don't have Chainsaw Man? I thought you did. No, I thought you did in JP. You had some Chainsaw Man people. Yeah, you don't have Denji there either. I don't have Denji either. I think I have like a few Akis. I think I have like 2 Akis maybe. But I never roll Denji himself. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, he transforms. I'm pretty sure he's. I'm pretty sure he's. Oh, you do have 3 Kobainis. You do have 1 Aki at least. But yeah, he was tricky to use because you would leader swap into him. So you had to play him as a leader. But I'm pretty sure he is scaling, right? Yeah. Very tricky to use him. You get the new BDP Dragon, and not even a final box seems. I mean, yeah, if they keep pushing BDPs, maybe at some point you will want to play BDPs, maybe Duxer. You roll 3 of him, and the next thing was Demon Slayer, overshadow him, because you know who? Yeah, Doma just took over. You want the L badge. I rolled the L badge on both of my accounts. I kinda wanted the BDP just for the future. But yeah, I ended up with the L one. Oh, Muichiro back then. Yeah. Way easier to do BDPs with him. Or not even BDPs. You could just, if you didn't need peers with Muichiro, you could just do the combos and that's it. He doesn't scale? Why were you so excited then? Is there somebody else that scales? I think the TPA, one of the TPA persons scales. The light TPA people. But I mean, I don't remember if there's a PvP scaling person. You're going crazy. You really want to play BDP, I guess. You deluded yourself into thinking BDP might have a chance to be good. Good thing you didn't roll him yet. Yeah. I mean, first of all, with BDP, why would you want to roll him? Oh, the ordeal is that. Like, I was a little confused what it was. Yeah, 7C, Heart L. So yeah, just Heart L. That's the only shape you need. Oh, 12 light and heal. Okay, so you actually do need... Yeah, Reinhardt will be very useful there. Yeah, I might... After Frieren, I feel like... I guess I'll try to do all of my rolls right away. And then cut it off if I don't get anything good. But I might plan to do a few rolls into Sin Dragons because of the mage units. Because rolling in Super Cathas is very, very expensive. 10 magic stones or even 20, it's way too much. Yeah, that's what I usually used to do with ordeals. But then you need to fish out heal orbs then with Norris. It's probably way better if you do have Reinhardt. He does scale. Who does scale? The wood guy? Oh. Same language. I mean, let me try it on my phone then if you're not sure. Maybe it will tell us for sure. Let's see. You need to activate BDP. Yeah, each time you activate it, attack power is multiplied by 20, and you get 2 combos. You deal 10 million FUA, and then when you match 9 wood orbs or dark orbs, you reduce damage by 82% damage reduction. So you could stall with this guy too. The BDPs are only for damage and combos and FUA. No, I don't think Sin Dragons is better than Frieren. I just want to get like Nikkei and some of the badge units. Some of the new badge units. That's why I want to do a few rolls into that very cheap machine. But overall, Frieren has a lot of useful equips and subs. Way more useful stuff than Sin Dragon. But if you have enough, you know, disposable magic stones, I would maybe do a few, maybe just one at least into Sin Dragons. If you didn't get the badge that you wanted. I feel like he is a little bit overkill. He is really nice, the Vanity of Egg, but where are you gonna actually use him? It's like for the Stay Dungeon resets, like 2.1 billion times, what was it, 5 times? That's way too much overkill, and you could use a faster button. The other, like the basic whip, which is what, long-lasting auto heal, I think, or cap break, something like that. Like sure, it's good for farming, but I feel like you don't need that many, I don't think. Well, we haven't really seen something that only Vanity can handle. Like the only time I remember seeing something be used in in-game dungeons when it came to big buttons was like Toto to deal with like Aiden in like, what was it, UN5 or UN4 or old UN4 or SN4, one of them. And you only needed 2.5 billion hits. Like 5 is a lot, like way too much. I don't think you need Vanity. I think there's other buttons you could use. Like I think at most for maybe not the last few dungeons, like you could just use 1 billion damage. I feel like it's overkill, but if you see the value, I guess, yeah, you could go for it, but I feel like it's not worth chasing. I've done a few, and I found like I could show you. I was doing it with the Sanrio, like some levels, like obviously it's not enough, but like 100 million is enough for the early dungeons. Oh, you're done. Oh, sorry if you were you saying something else? Shoo me. Sorry, I was distracted talking to chat. But any final thoughts from you? I saw you put Shigaraki into the PvP team. I mean, we'll see if you're gonna use this even. 1T awakening. Alright. Alright, I'll end your stream then. And then we can maybe next stream see if you can make come up with a team and then try maybe the latest title. Let's see. Discord on, and you can end your stream now. Yeah, I know it's overkill, but but this is doing the job for a bunch of them that I've done. Like, this is 100 million damage only, and then for the last 2 floors where that doesn't cut it, 500 million, this is more than enough. Like, just one ping of 2.1 billion. I haven't done all of them in JP. I haven't even touched them in NA, but I've done most of them, like up to 5-1. I mean, we could try it out. Let's try out this one, which is I don't know, I guess we could try this one. Well, these are more tricky. 7 floors, like, you can't really button them. 8 floors. 5-4. I mean, this is also needs more than that. But I feel like Bandit is still overkill for this, no? I mean, it depends what you have. Like, do you have Beach Ganesha? Do you have Toto? Like, if you have those, I don't see that much of a need to go after Vanity. Yeah, this one does need more. I remember. I think I tried this on stream. 500 million was not enough for the early floors. Triple shield break. I mean, that's also very niche, I think. I don't know where you would actually want that, because you have to like carry him around if you need the shield break. For some farming setups, yeah, it could work. Like, for example, in JP, we were just farming. I was just farming a Pan Academy. What's his face? Or Frieren, and you only need a 2 shield break unit. I guess in the future they could release dungeons where obviously 3 shield breaker would be way nicer, but I would just do for now. I haven't had the need to use a 3 shield breaker. Yeah, but I feel like at the moment, I mean, do you have an example maybe? Or where this is like, yeah, there's some endgame dungeons, but then you have to like carry that Sin Dragon along. GA3. That's no, that's what's the face? Not Mercury, Venus, right? Yeah. Who has a shield early on? Venus. Yeah, Venus. Is it just the boss? Is like, I'm trying to think if you can like use the vanity multiple times. Because I know the boss does have a few shields, right? No, is it Fagan? Fagan has... Yeah, I think it's just Fagan, right? There's a spawn in the middle. It's Fagan, right? So you would only use him there. Like, if you're farming parts, I feel like most teams would run like the Omnimon equip. No, the Imperial Mon equip that has the 100% parts gravity. Like, if you're farming that, yeah, you do compress it. Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to get like at least 1 vanity if I can, but I'm not gonna chase after it. I feel like it's overkill in most circumstances, and I don't. I think I already had a team, like a Doma team, to farm Venus, but it's probably easy to farm with Reinhardt now. I haven't farmed that much like Descended Dungeons ever since SN5. But I do see the value of vanity, but I feel like it's overkill right now. Let's see. Wait, hold on. Let me do my rolls. Wait, no, yeah, JP. Okay, let's see. Wait, did I close Photoshop? No. Okay. So I'm doing my main right now. I guess this is an alt. I don't need to show it here. It's cut off. I mean, how many vanities have you gotten? Like, I definitely won like a couple of them, but I don't know. I know some people are going like broke chasing after them, like multiple ones. Like, it would be very nice to have like a full vanity team, but it is really slow though. It's just for vanity. True. Let's see. You have 3. Oh, that's nice. How many stones did it take you? You got 1? Yeah, I have 1 on my JP account and I haven't really used that. But that's mainly because, yeah, those early stages don't really need that much. But yeah, I haven't really had the need to farm. Well, in my JP account, I definitely don't really farm in game. But if I did, then maybe I would see a use for the vanity. 300 stones. Yeah, I'm pretty broke ever since 3.0. I mean, for fastest in Gale Cloud, you need what was it? You need to play expert multi-match, no? I don't really have the skill for that. I do have Reinhardt, yeah. I don't know if anyone's gonna try with expert multi-match though in an A. I'm sure there's some people that could actually play that consistently, but I'm not one of them. And if anyone's gonna do it, they're probably gonna easily win, even if they don't get like, even if they're not as fast as the JP players. You got lucky. You have 1 for free. Nice. Yeah, I did all my free rolls and I didn't get a single one. Don't title vest require 4 VAT. I think the JP build only needed 3, which I did have, but I didn't. I don't have 4 Viatinas. I think NA did use 3, right? Wait, I was checking if I did all my free. I think I did all my free rolls. I didn't get anything good from the free rolls in Sin Dragons. Actually, I might have. Okay, I have 2 free rolls, but I don't really have any high hope for that. Might do that at some point, but not later. The JP build is inferior. Was it faster? What was our clear faster than JP actually? You watched any winner video and found some skeps? I'm really curious why the JP players didn't come up with that. I think they were busy with the esports, maybe. Actually, no, wasn't that for the previous title? Because I remember there was a title in JP where none of the usual winners were in the top 3. I think any player watches it. I mean, they still won. Yeah, coming from 1 of the reels, was pretty happy. Nice. At least the equip is nice. I would like one, but I don't have any Sin Dragon rolls really from previous runs. I guess I didn't roll that much in the previous events because it was always very mediocre. But let's see. It was actually pretty close to. No, I didn't watch it. I think I just saw the post on, but I don't remember. I don't remember the time, but I remember seeing the tweet at least from NA about it. Yeah, let me do the free rolls then. Let me start with the free roll. Let's see. Gintama gacha times 2. Isn't there a Gintama 1? Gintama gacha. Okay, those are the stones. I'm assuming this is just resources, not free rolls. Yeah. So 2 Gintama rolls. Let's do the single one first. Yeah, that's why I don't want to go too crazy in Sin Dragons. It's not appealing, and I just don't want to get. I just don't want to see pantheons. Okay, I got this girl who I think my friend didn't roll at all. Move time, power time are double. Damage cap rate is 45. Removes locks, generates 4 of each. But this is making me think of Rem and Ram. Because it could, I mean, just Ram. This could close the loop. I know there's the Sin Dragon girl. She could also do it. I think Tress. But at least, no, cap rate 45 billion. They're probably about the same, unless Triss loops. I forgot if she does. Yeah, that's what I'm planning to do after Frieren, after my Frieren rolls. Hopefully I do get lucky and I get what I want, and then I can like throw a few stones into this machine. Because my main goal is actually like Nike and them. The pull rate is really low, but you know, I would take a Vanity if I can, or a Mia. I don't have Mia. Because I haven't rolled any super Gathas as of late. But yeah, this is gonna be frustrating to watch. Like to roll like Kushina Himi or something. You got 1, you got 2 in the quest rolls, and oh, that's really lucky, Rosori. You don't find any utility. Yeah, if you're farming endgame, I guess, I don't know. I could see some uses, but it's really hard to like carry them along. Or very annoying, because they don't carry much utility apart from that. The unique multi-unit segment is gonna be Vanity and full gold eggs. Oh, that's, yeah. That would make me go insane. But the notice limit to try again. Don't even. I forget. Does Shizuru take some pantheons? I know she takes GFEs, but yeah, she doesn't take pantheons even. So that's annoying. Yeah, my plan is also to roll a little bit in Idol Master for some of the batch units. If I don't get lucky with Sin Dragon, with the one multi that I'll do on Sin Dragons probably. But yeah, I don't have a lot of stones because again, ReZero took a lot of my resources and I don't have a lot of stones right now. Every time you get a GV just for the Super Rhino Trio, you roll the digits on those. Yeah, because even the last 20 stone super gathas, like a lot of the GFEs are just unfortunately like very outdated and really bad. Yeah, I did get Reinhardt. Sorry if I didn't answer, but yeah, I did get Reinhardt. I do have 3 Valentine Athenas. I did get 1 Theresia, which was, I guess I got that. But yeah, I do have the typical Reinhardt comp, except I don't have the attacker badge, which is again very annoying because a lot of the teams do. I think the fastest teams also use the attacker badge, right? So I couldn't even compete with that, with missing. Yeah, Fern. I'm hoping to get a Fern. If I don't get it, obviously I'm not gonna chase for it because it's a BGM. Hopefully I do get it like early on, and then I could roll a little bit in Sin Dragons for those badge units. Yeah, Idol Master also has some interesting equips and units. Like I don't know if they're gonna use her, but there was the looping. There's a water light TPA unit that maybe could fit it in the Gintama team. I don't know. I was using this unit to farm the Pad Academy or Frieren. because of the 2 shield break. But yeah, this is a unit maybe the Gintoki team could use. I don't know how much space you have. I haven't really looked into it. But this form and the next form are also damage dealer light water TPA units. This one deals with pierce, so you could not use the utility piercer that they have there and use this one instead. But yeah, this unit also comes with this equip, which is pretty nice awakening wise also. So yeah, I do want to throw a few stones into Idolmaster also, because yeah, these units and also Nikki and them. Yeah, Nikki unlocks the attacker badge. I mean, my JP account has been lucky enough to get like my JP got all of the badges for these, the new shape ones, and it also did free roll Nikke. My JP account was not, my NA account was not lucky enough. I forget which one I got. I think I got Hygeia on both accounts, which is the worst, the worst badge to get out of those. Yeah, the Idolmaster people haven't been that useful as subs, but yeah, there's definitely some pretty interesting equips there. Yeah, that's why I want Nikke on my NA account. JP, I did get it for free, but yeah. All right, we got that water check. Let's see. Let's look at the 2 free rolls from the challenge. Couple so we can charge. I'll do it after Frieren. Yeah, for now we're just rolling Gintama. This unit, this is one of the, you need 2 to loop the 40%. Yeah, this is the attribute absorption voider. Now you're maybe more interested in the rainbow team. You got your real rainbow badge. Yeah. Himmel, there's also like a Himmel team you can make without Frieren. I actually forget the subs, but maybe they're I think they use the Rainbow Key hero if you want to go for EMM, I think. Yeah, Amelia, yeah, that's the one I meant. I can never remember her name, but yeah, she does have a new Evo that kind of works with them. I mean, it is really good because it's a rainbow board maker on a Tutsun cooldown. I forgot what she looks like. Is she low already? No, she's not. She should be up here. Gillian, Bergel, Minuetris. Oh, she's wood, so I didn't recognize her. Yeah. Because the Evos that I remember are the dark one and the new fire one. But yeah, really interesting unit for a rainbow EMM. You just exchange for the Idolmaster badge and that's it. I mean, even the badge doesn't seem that interesting. Doesn't seem that strong. But yeah, it might be the only way to get it, at least for the near future. Maybe I feel like maybe Idolmaster will return, sort of like Hatsune Miku. So we might have another chance to get the badge. But for now, at least it wasn't like an amazing badge. So it's kind of skippable too, if you don't have enough pantheons to exchange for it. Okay, the next roll, the dark light girl. Georgie mixed up a system, but it's kind of whatever. Yeah, Nellors, whatever. Yeah, nothing too crazy from the free rolls. All right, let's do a multi. Okay, let's see. Okay, oh, I need to activate market. Do you know which teams are the best for the next fastest title? I mean, I'm assuming Reinhardt can probably cut it because he's still really good at pumping out damage. I don't know what the fastest Reinhardt team looks like, but I'm assuming Reinhardt. All right, we got one of this girl. Only one, thankfully. Okay, high rarity. Let's see it. Oh, easy VGM. All right. And I already have one of the possible subs for attribute absorption voider. All right. And if anything, I could just put this up for my friend to use. I do have the BDP badge also. That's really nice. Time to bait best friends. I mean, at least I didn't pull Reinhardt, so this is the dark BDP, somewhat more annoying to play Reinhardt. All right, that's another sub for him, right? Forgot what you do exactly. Oh, I got the system then. Because you use 2 units to loop the 40% shield and get the absorption voiding. All right, I have the 2 guys then. That's really nice. And high rarity. That's also another unit. I don't even know if it's that meta, but right now only Gale Cloud is really punishing. Yeah, this is a really nice dark BDP pool. All right, I got like 3 subs basically for it. Although these are like maybe not in the same team, like because my friend, yeah, he did have 2 set up with different those 2 different subs, but at least I have one of this down. But yeah, I don't know. Do the fastest teams also use what's his name, Methode from Frieren? I don't remember all of the subs. I know it's EMM, but because I included this in my I'm including this in my review. But Methode is the only EMM unit that clears Awoken Binds. This is more like Doma. Yeah, yeah. With respect to the damage reduction, yeah. I guess I could cope and say this is better than Reinhardt, since I don't have Reinhardt on my JP account. All right, that was really good. All right, let's see what else is next. Oh, I think I forgot to mark 1 unit. Yeah, there's only 4 that are marked, but whatever. I marked the important people. This is the light unit. I do have Fern, because yeah, again, that team that my friend made. I guess I just need to pull that other light unit to make that team at the bottom. All right. Oh, I dropped two of them. No, that's a little sad because again, not much value in the equip. It's not too bad. But probably one at most is whatever. Just one is fine. No, back to back. And then this one, Water Wood. Oh no, Water Dart. BDP. Maybe I'll pull the scaling BDP unit. I really don't want to play that. But yeah, this unit has Hilo Ease, 4 turns, move turn is doubled, roulette is generated, damage is reduced, not even 40%. Kinda sad. And a full board chain. But yeah, looping 35% damage reduction shield. It does add 5 combos though on the later scale. 30x attack, 2.7 stats, and half damage. That's kind of whatever. It's just a looping shield basically, and kind of unimpressive. This is not bad for utility units because Hilo Ease, SDRs, also 7C. Sure, not bad. I was gonna say this could go okay on Ferris, but you need balance type if you're running Ram and Ram. Changes enemies to wood attribute. So at least you could overcharge this with the Gintoki team. Get the 150 billion cap break for 1 turn. Delays and destroys the shield. Yeah, whatever. It's okay. Okay, equip base. I don't really care much for. Oh, I should mark her. I don't think I did. Where is she? I don't know these people. Was it this one? Well, I'll double check. Okay, I got the Piercer for the Gintoki team. Again, good utility, but she deals no damage. Heartbreak OEs, that's okay. Return cooldown. Again, it doesn't loop. So like Reinhardt at least is better in that sense because you loop attribute absorption and pierce. Gintoki team, you will have some downtime. And then a dupe of this guy. Oh yeah, I did see people saying like, oh, this is like a better Arc Bursa equip. Because Dark Sub attribute, Power Break, 2 team HPs. 2 skill boosts. Actually, isn't that the same? Let's see. They didn't mark it actually. But yeah. Arc Bursa is 1 skill boost 10C. I guess it's not. If you value the skill boost, then the other one's better. But yeah, damage boost is about the same, 7C versus 10C. It's 4x versus 5x. I guess if you're hitting 14 combo, then the other one is better. Yeah, match 14C to get more attack. I mean, sure, whatever, it's still fine. I mean, especially for the BGM team, maybe I want to use this because just like Reinhardt, they don't have any skill boost awakenings. But the transformation cooldown is not that high, but still, it might be difficult to meet skill boost requirements. Alrighty, yeah, let's do more. Like I'm rolling at least 200 stones. Because again, each Gintoki is gonna cost me 100 magic stones. Worst case scenario. So let's see, maybe I can roll it. Okay, I got this. Sunglasses guy, which, more wood BDP with L's. I forgot what you do. Okay, max HP is triple. Changes the board. Oh, this is like that Haikyuu team, I think. The light dark BDP team. Like each unit had like a board making active skill on a fortune cooldown. I don't know if that's the intended way, but right now all of the dark wood BDP units are making a board, which I'm assuming maybe that's how you use them. Okay, I have the auto healer. I rolled 3 in this single multi. I rolled 3 of this girl. Okay, that's annoying. I just needed 1, I think. Yeah, this is kind of whatever. 3 turn haste. Yeah, you would just use 1 at most, really. But yeah, get ready for the 3 triple pull of her. Back to back 2. And also another dupe. Okay, this was not that exciting. But sure. I guess it's just fodder. Yeah, just fodder. Another one. I'll go. I mean, I got the BGM ramen on my first multi, and I got enough units to support. Oh, this is pretty bad. Also, more dupes. I mean, I guess I'm paying for the good luck that I had at the beginning, but I do need fodder eventually. Let's see, this guy with this haircut. 2 more of him. And then another one of her. Damn, I have 4 of her already. And then this one. I think I re-rolled one of them. No, I probably rolled another one. And I didn't mark it. And then another one of that. I do have it there. You can exchange for 1 Gintoki. I think there were enough dupes. Oh, you believe in my friend's superstition? If you exchange for you're very likely to get dupes if you exchange right away. Let's see. I feel like only 1. No, I would keep 2 for now. This one. Yeah, I think I would just keep 1. Not too interested in this system, really. I mean, I'm not doing it now. I'm not pulling the trigger, but let's say if I were to exchange. And then this... Would I want to loop just 2 of this guy? I don't think so, because he only deals with 1 absorption. But if... So I would get rid of... No, the equip is nice. Actually, no, I never saw this equip. Okay, banishing. It gives utility at the very least. 2-turn haste. Yeah, 1 at... I would only use 1 at most. Yeah, I think just 1 at most would be fine, just as a sub. Let's see. Do I get rid of anything else? This one? No, I feel like I would want to keep this guy. But we just need 1 more. And I've rolled 4 times already. 4 multis, I mean. So 200 stones. I only have enough for a Gintama. Just roll another one. Just roll it. I mean, I don't know the name, so you have to tell me the attribute. Hugo. This guy, he does seem pretty meh. Yes, this guy. I guess we can agree because I was thinking of the most useless unit, not useless, but out of these units, roll another set. Yeah, I feel like I'll do another multi, but yeah, let's just do another one. I'm not fully comfortable doing that just yet. At least after this one, I can definitely exchange for Gintama. But then also, I only have 1 multi left after this, because these are all of my stones. Oh, I got 2 of that guy. So to make that other version. Ooh, 1 of this guy. For the I do have Fern. I could maybe try that team, but I feel like I need another one to close the loop. But I could just use 1 of them to replace what's his name? The Zenitsu duo, like I mentioned earlier. So at least there's that. Who is this guy? He has a bandana. Okay, 1 of him. Roll 2 of this guy so I can make that. Wait, do I have the cap breaker? I don't, right? It's this guy that I don't have. Unless did I free roll him? I don't think so. Because this guy doesn't cap break himself, so I need to find a solution for that. I got another one of this maid looking person, which I'm pretty sure I didn't care much for. And then another one of this guy. This is the equip, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I might get rid of 1. Just 1 equip is maybe more than enough. And then this guy again. I have 2 of him. I mean, I need space. Yeah, they are baiting me. Yeah, I finally got a Reinhardt type leader. Yeah, let's just exchange for 1 Gintama. If I pull another one, if I pull 3, I'll be fine. I'll be happy. Yeah, I would get rid of 1. Well, actually, if I can save it, I'll save it for now. All right, we only have 1 multi. So let's pray for a dupe. Let's pray that we get a dupe egg. The smooth looking one. All right, last multi until May. I guess I could do the more stage dungeons, more technicals to get them achievements, but that's very time consuming. Let's see it. Show me dupes. No dupe. All right, show me new stuff then. Okay, we have the looping cap breaker, which I could maybe use with Hikaru, even though it's not the best one because she does need 10 Cs for damage, but yeah, it's not that bad. Sure, the equip is okay. Yeah, SBR. Yeah, some of my teams I do need SBR, I've noticed. Like the Fern one. So this could be decent. Sure. OE coverage also. Alright. More dupes. And oh, I got this guy finally. So I can cap break those guys. Alright, I could make the 2 BDP teams then. Because yeah, this is the looping shield and looping cap breaker. I mean, I could just stop now. I don't really need to pull. Well, I do want the second Gintoki actually, but I could just wait for the free rolls and then see if I want to roll more. I got the water girl, which I haven't rolled, but I did free roll. Is she here? Yeah, she's here. And then another one of this guy with the aircraft. And this is again the equip. Oh no, this is the banishing equip. So we'll just keep 2 at most. Yeah, I could exchange one of them away. Let's see how much fodder I have. Let's see. Honestly, I think I could get rid of her. I don't have Rem. I think actually I might have Rem, but I don't really play Rem. I could get rid of her possibly. I mean, I would want to keep one. I don't know. 7C, OE, PPA, bar break. Also a haste. It's a 1-turn haste, but whatever. 10-turn cap breaker. Actually, yeah, this could be useful for farming. I would keep one maybe. BDP team, BDP team, I will probably get rid of unless they have a decent equip. This is just utility. SPR delays by 3 turns. Also, delays are generally not that useful. Change the second row from the top for them to okay. So it just gives me rows. It makes me think ranking, but this is not that many orbs or like an interesting pattern, so probably not that useful for ranking. If I had to, I could get rid of both of them. Then I want to keep. Do I want to keep you? Yeah, this is also fortune cooldown. Yeah, this is also fortune cooldown. So it does remind me of that Haikyuu light dark BDP team, where you're cycling. That's how you get your orb gen. You pop an active skill every turn. At least one active skill every turn. And we get rid of one of this. I could get rid of one. I still need 5 more. But yeah, there's the 1 quest roll, and then there's also 4 more free rolls coming up. So that could be my fodder right there. Yeah, I think for now I'm not gonna roll anymore. I mean, I don't have stones, but I feel like I want to save the maze stones for like the next in-house event. Maybe I'll roll in Pad Cafe, or maybe on the next collab. But I kind of feel like I'm done with Gintama then, because I do have the stuff for the dark BDP team. Let's see how, what we have. Replace this. So we have the dark BDP team. Are we this guy? Which one would I want to do? I feel like I want to do the one that you use these 2 to loop the active skill, the absorption voider. This is also nice. You get cloud and tape natively on the sub, so you don't have to worry about that debuff. So one of you and one of the other one. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. You're stalling for all the free rolls after watching this. I mean, it wasn't that bad. I can make the BDP team. What else do I need? I mean, what else did my friend have? Well, nothing. Yeah, 2 free slots for the Cleric and for. I could try to use Circlia because that's 80% auto heal every turn. I mean, Arc Versa. I just need to ordeal them. And then the last slot would be the Cleric. Oh wait, the Cleric I need an HP buff also for big hits. Yeah. So who's at? I think was the Mystic MP unit? I don't think she was that, right? I don't see HP. I think she does attribute absorption or something. looping. So who are my options for that? Let's check Sanbon. Which skill boys what was his own special slot? That way you can put something more useful. Yeah, that they usually just take up. Yeah, well, basically every collab unit only has like 8 awakenings, base awakenings. Let's see, Sanbon, Cleric. I mean, I could use. Wait, no, the exchangeable 8 dragon guy. He's not. He doesn't keep an HP buff. Okay, let's see. Skill, awoken, and HP buff, and also main attribute dark. He doesn't care for his pure damage reduction, right? He doesn't care for a certain type. Yeah, just BDP match. There's really no one that deals damage also. Like I filter by third attribute being dark. I see Echidna, but she's looping 1.5. I don't need that. Phyllis, isn't she 2x? I feel like that might not. Yeah, she's 2x HP buff. I mean, it might be enough. I don't know, depending on the dungeon and how much bulk I can stack. But yeah, 2x is usually not enough, really. And then there's Gentle Criminal, which I didn't roll, but I was chasing in my hero. But he's basically damage reduction also. I guess I could use a big shield because you can reapply the looping 40% every other turn. So as long as you can take the if you use the big shield after this guy, then it's only one turn you have to endure. So I might be able to get away with a big shield instead of an HP buff. Yeah, for the latest endgame, 2x is not enough sometimes. Because you get hit by like 45 million damage. Obviously, Norumi Duo would be great, but I don't have him in JP. Kami Masubi. What does she do? I think the shield is on her base active skill. Yeah, she becomes an auto healer. She doesn't really do anything for me. Yeah, that's definitely something you need for this team. Otherwise, it's really hard to hit Sensei. Well, not that hard because you have the 7x6 leader skill. But, I mean, you get debuff and then you don't really have anyone that fixes your board. Yeah, these people don't fix your board. What about the other people? I don't think they fix your board either. This one's a looping cap break. This one doesn't fix your board. I guess I could... You know what? I guess I need to go with this one then. I don't have anyone that gives me like a good HP buff and deals damage. I guess I could find other options that are not dark. Let's see. HP buff. Any attribute. Oh, let me filter by monsters. Only I don't want to see equip. You use Ferris, but oh yeah, also I need to recover assist possibly. I could use a banishing equip for else, on like Circlia maybe. But let's see who gives me a HP buff, a big HP buff. I mean, I don't really see that many good options. You could try Subaru and Emilia for duo for the last stop. What do? Do they have a shield? I know they're a cleric, right? Were they doing the other setup with the HP buffer? With the dark fire with this guy? Because then you still need a cleric. If I use this. If I use Circlia, I guess I could just drop Circlia. I mean, Argorsa. But yeah, I'm not really seeing something good for the cleric slot. that comes with a big HP buff. I think Metis is also 2x, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, 2x HP buff. Yeah, so they're using that other version. I think that I need to go with that because I don't have a good option for the Cleric role. I could go with this. Subaru and Amelia. I do have Subaru and Amelia because I did exchange for them for the Cleric. I mean for the equip. I forget, are there like I think both stages are Cleric, right? Like a Walking Bind and Unmatchable, or is it 1-on-1? Like one stage does a Walking Bind, the other one does Unmatchable. Let me expand on. Where's ReZero? And then badge. Full Cleric. Yeah, that's pretty good then. Essentially a 14 cooldown Cleric. 3-turn, I guess. Yeah, no, yeah. Evil active still is 3-2-1. So yeah, you do have the Cleric active right away. And yeah, they also have L's. Kind of missed. Good skill boost. Yeah, I guess that is the better one then. Yeah, because I need to. I mean, let's look at other options. Dark monster that has a Walking Bind Unmatchable. And also L's. Let's go with someone that has L's natively, because maybe you need to recover assist at some point. What's his name? What's her name? Willow from I forgot her actual name, but from Bartenders. She's full board change, 3-turn cooldown Cleric. Don't really need the board. I mean, the board change could be useful to get more L's on the board. Yeah, Yanagi. Yeah, thank you. Oh, it's a full Cleric and then a Walking Bind. Okay, so yeah, you have to like be careful with that then. Oh, you know what? Gundam Caliburn. I forgot the NA name, but that's a BDP unit that can deal damage, comes with L's. They don't cap break themselves though, but it is a 3-turn cooldown Cleric that enhances all orb. Oh no, it's alternate journey. It's this one. But yeah, too bad they don't cap break themselves. Yeah, the net, yeah. That's the NA name. I mean, Hilo, it might be useful, you know. It is very low cooldown also. Also hard L's, which at least could help you with skill boost. But I don't think I have that in JP. Let's see, what do I have? Gundam. I don't think wait, isn't it this? I do have it. This is another option. I feel like I like it better than Amelia. Well, they do have the board change going, right? Was it? Don't they have a board change? The second stage has a board change. And 50 billion cap break. They do reduce your HP on the first stage though to 50%. I feel like both are okay options. Like they definitely have their ups and downs. At least with this one, you don't have to worry about the stage and unmatchable debuffs. Let's see, what are other options? Metatron Duo. They don't cap break themselves, but you do get the full board change also. You get Heloes, but you don't really need them in this team, I guess. You also Sun Awakenings, little situational. Yeah, Yanagi. Dark Alina. Oh yeah, I'll do the bonus rolls too. Maybe you can get the XP unit, 2x XP. Let's see, Alina has 4 Ls, 4 10Cs. She could have a BDP Super Awakening. She's probably gonna interfere with the looping attribute absorption void. Because she has the delayed attribute void. But she is a fortune cooldown cleric. That's pretty decent. Shackle, no, she's gonna Halloween Shackle is gonna interrupt the looping shield, which is also higher because hers is only 35%. Like this unit is 40%. Oh, Sin Dragon. Does this do damage? I don't think I have it though. I don't think I pulled that much in Sin Dragon. I don't even know if this is gonna work. Sin Dragon. Nope. Oh wait, that was Dragon. Oh, they showed up. These are not the Sin Dragons that I'm thinking of. I guess I'll just look it up by ID in the monster book. I don't think I have it though. 6415. It is low cooldown. You can have 4 Ls also. I have a good night vicious. Yeah, Twitch cooldown also gives you an attack buff. An option. Oh, I do have it actually. Well, if I wanna, whenever I test it, I'm gonna do the latest in-game title in JP. I could also try Gale because we have the auto healer. Yeah, we're looking for a cleric for the BDP team. So yeah, there's some options. There's the Sin Dragon. There's Emilia. There's Danette. That could actually work. They're not that bad. There's Gramarye. Didn't she get buffed somewhat recently? So she keeps Orb Gen, 5 stun cooldown. She comes with 4 up to 6 Ls. He doesn't deal damage though. But yeah, for now, only the Emilia, the Subaru Emilia duo have a cap break. All of the other ones don't have a cap break. So I guess for the burst of damage, yeah, Emilia, I guess is better in that case. Yeah, I did mention them. I don't have them, unfortunately. But yeah, that is another option. But I think for now, I guess I could just copy Yukuro and do the Emilia. Because yeah, the board change could be useful, and definitely the burst in damage maybe can save you some time. But it is late. Well, let me do the free rolls. Let's see what we get. Let's see how many rainbow medals I get. So we have 2, 4, 6 multis. 20% chance of getting a rainbow medal. Well, do I have enough? Monster box base. Not really. Let me sell some. Yeah, I have some garbage. I was doing some station. I know I could skill them up, but whatever. This thing's gonna come back soon. And I think that's it for garbage. Recent garbage. Maybe I have more. This is 3 million MP. I mean 3k MP. This I could always farm it somewhere. Honestly, whatever. This is a descended boss. I guess I could scale it up. Oh no, another bot with a different URL. Okay, I have to. Actually, I forgot to automate the other URL. Do I have it copied? Yeah, I do have. Because this is another URL. Damn, there's more bots. More and more bots. Okay, I gotta automate this URL also. Ban. Oh, you guys didn't even see it. Actually, it got restricted. All right. Okay. So I guess I'll scale up what's her face a little bit. Only 3 copies to scale up. Frozen, whatever, he's gonna come back. Abyssal Seeker, sure. Garbage. I only have 1 copy. Is it that gravity? No. Oh, 10% gravity. I doubt it'll be useful, but this is a seasonal. I'll just keep it just in case. And then you, I believe... Did I max 1 out already? No. They're all unscaled. Okay, I'll just take them out. These I'll probably turn into a gem. Probably next week. It really depends on like which day. But earliest could be Monday. Latest could be Thursday or even Friday. I think Friday release days are a little rare, but it could happen. Wednesday is also like a common release day, I think. So it could be then too. What is this? Oh. I guess I'll keep it. These are farmable. Whatever, you'll come back. Gills, whatever. Get rid of you two. We're just making up boxes before I open the free rolls. I think, yeah, these are farmable. From Paimon, I think, yeah. These two, whatever. I just need space. This is also farmable. This might be enough. I'll get rid of this bean. Get rid of this thing. These are farmable. Okay, that's it. Alright, that's it. Alright, have a good night, Vicious. I mean, Duxer. I mean, Vicious already went to bed. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Get rid of this thing too. Alright, I have enough box space for hopefully units and not rainbow badges. Wait, is that... Wait, oh, this got unplugged. Is the XP unit the only notable one from the old RAM? I didn't really keep track of it. Probably though. I don't really have any high hopes for the old unit. But restores 50%, removes locks, generates 6 light orbs, nullifies actual destruction. Is this a 2-unit system? 3-unit system. Yeah, this is whatever. Hopefully at least some equip is at least nice. This looks whatever also. Same active skill. So -1 box space. Light BDP less than 50% HP. Reduces looping 40% shield. Well, is it looping actually? Oh, slightly more than looping. And voids attribute absorption. Not totally useless, but let's be real, it is pretty useless. Okay, this Evo looks like has better awakenings. Yeah, just better awakenings when it comes to BDP. Okay. And then this 10C equip, sure. With OEs, I'll take it. All right, not garbage. I got an orb skin. Okay, this is the. Hopefully, you're better than those other guys. Changes the board to those colors for 1 turn, damage reduced by 60%, and 5 combos are added. All right. Maybe useful for like overcoming combo shields. Probably won't be all that great. This is good for OE stacking. Whatever. Okay. This is a haste system, probably. Yeah, 4 turns, recovery power is triple, damage explosion is nullified. So it loops within a full haste system if you want to bother with this. 7C, same active skill, garbage. So for rainbow, I guess. Rainbow haste. It's kind of whatever. Another equip, one equip. Bunch of OE, 7C plus, like at least usable, I guess. Yeah, it's usable. Good OE coverage. PPAs, okay. Good turns recovery power is half, maximum HP is double. Removes locks, changes the board to those colors. 2 shields are there. Okay, a free 2 shield breaker. That's pretty good. 5 turn cooldown also. The umbrella. I think I saw people saying that they used to be very broken, right? I feel like I saw JP players reminiscing about this. And I think the awakening back then it was like a single heal OE or something. It was one of the OG damage absorber equipped. Oh, yeah, because back in the day we didn't really have a Fujin until Fujin came along. All right. Yeah, this wasn't too bad for a free unit. Quote unquote free, I guess, with a multi. There were only 2 or 3 at the time. Damn. But was that during the first run? Because then that means NA missed out on it, right? I'm not too familiar about the when it came to NA, so I don't know if maybe we got the rerun that introduced that guy. I don't know. Yeah, no rainbow medals. That's pretty good. And I got some decent units, I think. Let's see, this one, rainbow unit, 6 turns. The disables damage absorption. I mean, attribute absorption and voice defense. 3 turns are removed. Wait, what? Okay, removes locks. Keeps your rainbow board, and 1 shield is destroyed. This is essentially on a 6 turn cooldown because of the skill charge. It's also an EMM unit now. Whatever. I don't know if I'll be playing with this. Yeah, at least I have some equips now. They don't seem totally useless, but I'll probably won't use them that much. Yeah, same active skill, just different awakenings. Oh, this is Grammary. Guard break, SDR, SBR. Some damage. Yeah, whatever. It's options. And then this one, less than 50. Okay, yeah, this thing looks like a meme. Okay, HP is reduced by 56 turns damage. Okay, it's a looping piercer. Yeah, because you divide it by 3. So yeah, looping if you match rainbow every turn. And it also gives you a board, but that's kind of whatever. It's not reliable enough. Yeah, looping piercer for rainbow, which is kind of useless. Not useless. Yeah, this is not as nice as the fire guy. And this guy's dressed up as Riku, I think. Yeah, Riku. That book looks familiar. I think Beatrice also has a book equipped. Maybe you're thinking of that, or maybe you remember it from back in the day. Maybe that's what you mean. At least no rainbow medal, yeah. All right, let's see it. Let's see the next one. All gold, so probably all garbage. Okay, there's a BDP unit. Changes garbage to fire, garbage and dark. Well, poison and dark. Damage absorption is nullified and increases skyfall. Yeah, I think the rainbow medal is the smooth egg, right? I mean, I guess if I get a dupe of the 7 stars, I would also see a smooth egg. Probably back in the day, yeah. Yeah, maybe. Double BDP equip. Sure. Same active skill, yeah. I mean, sure, if I want to stack OEs, I guess. In a BDP team. It doesn't enable resonance, obviously. So it's not that great. For the dark team, I mean. Less than 50 and 2 all OE awakenings. HP reduced by 50, deals damage, attribute ascension equal to 500. Okay, it's a button. And destroys a shield. Probably not that great. Only 500x also. That's very low. And then this thing, same active skill, OE, spark break. Yeah, this is whatever. Is that poop? It looks smelly. Fried eggs. Oh, she can cook. Typical like anime trope for some people. Yeah, I got this guy. He has the new Water Wood Awakening. Active skill changes to bombs. Okay, this guy gives you bombs. 2-turn cooldown. Changes the rightmost column to well, the left to bombs, right to water, and the second vertical column to the left to wood. 2-turn cooldown, so yeah, you can make a 2-unit system. It's basically worse Umasachi and Yamasachi from Pan Academy. And this is more L based than TPA based, I guess. Heartbreak, yeah, semi-active skill. Yeah, this is whatever also. And then another one of her. I have 3 of her already. No rainbow medals again. Alright, let's see. Next one. Come on, give me the XP guy, the Ganesha guy. Alright, no medals again, I think. I'm pretty sure. Auto heal, garbage. 30% auto heal also. Yeah, 2 combos. And it's a cleric. 6-turn cooldown's kind of high. Same active skill, yeah, same active skill. Tape and a bunch of other awakenings. Yeah, it's whatever. Oh, no, the rainbow medals are okay. 3 rainbow medals. Okay, basically I'm getting 1 for the 3 that I open. 1 rainbow medal per multi, I guess. Yeah, they're sneaking. Okay, I thought it was gonna be the smooth egg for the medals, but no, it's the diamond, the crusty ones. Okay, at least a unit. Ooh, Gintama himself. Gintoki. Keep calling him Gintama. I'm assuming at least he was probably maybe a chase back in the day, so hopefully this unit is not... I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be hot garbage, at least. 2 turns, act 6 combos, drastically do... Oh yeah, big shield. 3 turns, damage absorption and attribute absorption of nullify. Okay. 10-turn cooldown though, that's annoying. They could deal damage. They're not that bad. BDP? Water BDP? Yeah, I mean the cooldown is way too high. I mean for a farming setup could be good. 3 turns of absorption void. And maybe you need the combos. Okay, oh, I meant to look at the other evos, but we'll get back to him. Okay, this check auto heal, or 40% looping shield, I'm assuming. Right, also refresh stuff. You could do some refresh shenanigans, maybe. I mean, the cooldown is pretty high again. Bunch of team recovery, 4 team oh no, just recovery. It's not even team recovery. Yeah, this is also kind of whatever. Ooh, yeah. Here they come. So the second half of my free rolls were filled with rainbow medals so far. So let's see. The Ganesha is actually 2x HP, just like Barceline, actually. So it's better than OG Celine, because OG Celine is 1.8 or 1.9. But the bar version of Celine is 2x. But yeah, they get buffed to 2x now. So he's not that bad. Alright, this is also a water BDP. Atsu combos for 7 turns. A looping combo buff. Oh, it's a haste system. Also changes the board to those colors. Okay. Probably won't be you. I'm not gonna use this guy at all. But sure. Let's see, a good equip, hopefully. All right, skill boost 10C, not too bad. Same active skill. I mean, sure, it's a 10C equip. Okay, cooldown is low on this guy at least. This is a cleric. Changes the control from the top to water with some orb gen. Oh, you did have it, yeah. Do you have Ganesha guy at least? Yeah, this is kind of whatever also. I mean, low cooldown cleric. It's an L unit for water. I'm only thinking of the GFE that gives you the L badge. I don't know if you can even use them together, because the GFE doesn't look that useful to begin with. I mean, sure, whatever. All right, please no more medals. Okay, could be 2 medals, could be other stuff. Yeah, 1 medal. All right, they're all dupes now. So far it's 6 medals. Okay, more diamonds. 2 more medals, so 8 medals. So that's a 26.666 rate for the medals. So slightly higher than the 20% quoted. I got a bunch of this girl. I have 7 of this girl. I mean, it's not a big sample size. It's about on par, actually. It's not that drastically higher, so it's not that bad, I guess. Too bad I can't. Can I use as fodder? No. I was really hoping I could get rid of those 7 copies of that girl. Maybe there's something I could do with them. I don't think so though. Yeah, not even for a rainbow medal. Maybe I could turn them back. Yeah, let's see. Is there something I missed that maybe was nice to have? I mean, wood units, immediately I'm thinking they're bad. Removes Skyfall, maximum HP is triple. I mean, it's a haste system. Break haste system. I mean, I'm seeing dark and wood throw, so I'm thinking of like Academy Frets. For 1 turn, no Skyfall combos. HP triple, and it's also haste. So they all have the same active skill. Yeah, this is not that special. Whatever. And then obviously the Ganesha guy with the 2x HP, 2x EXP boost. Too bad I didn't get this, unfortunately. And even the underwear equip is not that bad. 2 team HPs, dungeon boost, L. I mean, the L is kind of useless. 30 million full button is also not that amazing. It's kind of low, actually. Yeah, Gintoki and the Fire Guy were not the worst. At least they have a 10C equip. And then I didn't get this light guy. Greater than 50 HP. It's also a haste system, it seems. So those are like not really a thing. 3 turns. It doesn't even loop in a haste system. You do get 1 turn of downtime with this. Yeah, it pierces. Attack power, yeah, just doubles. Oh no, 10x attack boost. Yeah, this is whatever. I mean, the equip is not that bad also. Double TPA, 10C, power break. Okay, missed out on that. And then this wood unit also. I mean, it doesn't look that great. Second row from the bottom, and then the bottom row is changed to those colors. It looks the orbs. So it's like a swipe system, but it's kind of slow. You have 4 unit system for this guy. That also clears out walk-in binds. Yeah, I don't really care much for this. It's fine. Yeah, old Gintoki and the Fire Guy was not that bad, at least. Divine Power. I'm assuming that it's pronounced differently. But yeah, double 7C, Kilo E equip at least. classes. They had the same active skill. Oh, you remember? Was this really good back in the day? Maybe. Yeah, I wasn't around when Gintama came to NA. I don't really know any of the old units. Alright, but at least I got the BGM team mostly set up. Basically have options when it comes to the last slot, but I'll try the Natsuru Emilia duo in the future, in the next title. Well, in the current title that just came out. It's in technicals. Scorching Fire or something? I forget. I guess I could also try it on Gale Cloud, because yeah, the auto heal is pretty handy there. I don't have to heal. Yeah, but we'll see. But I am running late with this stream. Sorry, almost 2 a.m. So I'll end it here. Yeah, the rolls didn't go that bad. Actually, NA, we don't have nothing. We're just waiting for Frieren, basically. And then after Frieren, I'll be doing the maybe possible Sin Dragon roll. I think the guys were using a ranking. Oh, possibly, yeah. Most likely, yeah. I see it, because yeah, back in the day we probably didn't have a lot of options when it comes to fixed sport or the fixed rows active skills. So I'm assuming, yeah. But let's see. Yeah, so those were our pulls. Thankfully, my friend and I were able to pull the BGM unit, so at least we can pair with each other. Oh, this NA. And at least I got the Remoni subs also for the team. But yeah, for now I'll leave it at that, and hopefully you guys get lucky if you also play JP and are rolling Gintama. Yeah, let me know how you did. If you do, I'm waiting for the last 3 rolls to get exchanged for the second Ginto key, because hopefully the system becomes useful later on. I don't know, we'll see. Wait, who am I missing from the team from Ginto key? I think I'm missing the Water Dark unit, actually. This one, not this one, the other one, this one. And then I don't have yeah, this guy either. But yeah, I'm not really after this team. At least I got the BGM team, honestly. What is this guy? What do you do again? Maximum HP scrubber, power, triple, sub cap. Okay, looping cap break for your subs. 16 billion. Yeah, this doesn't really fit that much with the BGM team, because they cap break themselves. All of the other units cap break themselves. But I guess if I wasn't running this guy, then maybe this guy could be an option to cap break this guy. And some other unit also. I didn't get this guy, which again could fit in as a cleric for the team. Maybe. It's probably more so for the other team, for the water for the wood dark BDB team, because again, fortune cooldown makes a board. I'm assuming that's how that team is supposed to work. I'm pretty sure now. Because this also fortune cooldown gives you a board. It's not fixed though, so you could get screwed over and not have enough for a BDB or of either attribute. So pretty inconsistent. Would I want to exchange for anything else? Oh, you can exchange for this thing that I missed, I guess. For the 2 things that I'm missing, I could exchange for it. But I don't want to go for the Gintoki team. Maybe I can free roll them, and then maybe I could also try it out. Or if anything, I could just have my friend play it on stream too. But yeah, that is it for me tonight. I'll see you guys next time, and hopefully you guys have a good night. Hopefully Monday we see Frieren, but we'll see. But yeah, night. Oh wait, also I guess I should get into the habit of ending the poll, because I've been running them and they just end on stream. I think you can see it on chat, at least on stream. I see poll closed, but you don't see the results. I guess I need to read them out loud, I guess, at the end. So I asked at the beginning of the stream, how did you feel about the Gintama collab? 37% said meh, 32% are excited, 29% are indifferent, and 2% hated, with 63 people voting. All right, so the majority are not that excited about Gintama. And yeah, hopefully you guys have a good night. Thank you for stopping by.